All right, and welcome to my mind over your matter. Oh, just waking up out of hibernation. Let's go ahead and hit the camera. Let's get this thing going. Bam! What's up, everyone? I'm back. I'm back. Uh, hey, I needed the time off. I needed to clear my mind. I needed to stay away from everyone, everything. Clear my mind. Still dealing with a lot of health issues, but we'll talk about that later. Welcome to the Day of the Dead, the rise of the dead, I guess, since I'm back, right? Oh man, what a 5 month hiatus it was. I think it was like 5 months. I needed it. I really did. My mind was just going crazy. It's still going crazy, but we'll talk more about the craziness later. I hope everyone's doing good. Welcome back to the show. Um, I needed this 5 months to really focus on myself, going to physical therapy, doing all this craziness with myself, and seeing a lot of doctors, getting a lot of opinions. Um, it's never ending. I mean, I see a doctor almost every other day. So, but still alive, still here. It's wild times. It is wild times. I feel like we're like in a Western movie, and this is like it's like a battle. You know, it's like battle for freedom, and you will do anything and everything you can to be free, but you're not free. Nothing's free. Nothing in this world's free without having to pay back or having some kind of consequence to that freedom. So free is not really free. Free is just like a loan. Um, let's see. Albert's here. Let's see what's up. Max was here. What's up, Max? Angel Army. Yeah, I miss you too, man. Love you too. I hope everything's going good with you out there in Arizona. Um, I'll be doing a lot of like psychic stuff again. What's my gift is. I'm a psychic medium. See things, hear things. Things just come to me. Whatever comes into my mind, I relay it back to you, and that's it. And I have my tarot cards here with me. They're always good and handy. I have other devices like my rods and other good instruments that I use. Gonna get right back into the psychic world. I know they miss me. I know there's people pissed off that I'm gonna be back, but hey, you can't kill what doesn't want to be killed. Yeah, I'm not ready to die. I don't even know how to die. When I die, it's gonna be like one big like shock to the system, and I'm just gonna like it's gonna be all white, and that's it. The end. I see it like I don't know. I see it like a Looney Tune like movie. Like when it says the end, that's the end, folks. I think that's like what you see at the end of your lifetime. It's like that's it. Here's the end of your life. But let's go ahead and bring people to the show because that's what this show is about, right? We had crazy shit going on around the world for the past 5 months. I mean, craziness from uh it's just the whole world's just weirdly weird. It's only gonna get weirder. It's only gonna get worse. Actually, it's just really weird times that we're living in. Very unique times we're living in. I mean, this is a special time in life that we're in, and we're just not noticing it. But we're in very unique times. Let me see how I work this thing again because I haven't been on here for so long, and it's been a while. It's been a while. So let me see if I could copy this. You guys know how to get onto StreamYard. I hope you guys know how to get to StreamYard. So let's go ahead and put in the link to StreamYard. If you want to come on, be my guest. Be my guest. Come correct. And, let's have a good night. Let's talk. Let's reminisce. And let's get updates on everyone and see how everyone's doing. I see Max was here. He was one of the first ones here. So I know Max is doing pretty well. I would like to get an update on Canada and what's going on in Canada as far as life is out there. Um, Out here in the U.S., here in Connecticut, is no different. It's it's always a shit show, and life goes on. It's just getting colder now. The temperatures are getting chilly, which is nice. I like cold temperatures, so saves me money on the electric bill. That's for sure. I don't have to pay for freaking using my AC, man. It's like use your AC, and that sucker is expensive, man. That sucker, it's not cheap. But I have to have my room slash apartment cool because of my medications. And my medications, they can't be in warm temperature. It has to be cool temperatures. So yeah, I'm still trying to figure out this StreamYard. Um, as much shit I talk about StreamYard, I still come back to it. It's like I know I talk shit about you, but I love you, baby. I do. I do. I do. Somehow I do. I think it's the duck because I like ducks. So when I see the duck, it's like I want to be a part of the duck nation. So you know, quack quack, motherfuckers. But I'm gonna bring in long time member of the Mind Over Your Matter squad here. I think he's getting ready to lay down in bed. I guess. Let's bring in Albert real quick. Yo, Albert.
Okay.
What's up, man?
I'm okay. I feel like a masochist in the bed.
Still alive. Still alive. You can't kill me yet. I'm not ready to die yet. There's things I still need to witness. But let's go ahead and bring in also another cool dude. He's gonna be joining us. Angel Munoz. What's up, Angel?
Hey, but before I tell you everything I've been through, can you guess or predict what I've been through, or what my future may be in the new year?
Man, just keep working hard. Keep working. You gotta keep working and stop contemplating, meaning stop second guessing yourself.
Yeah,
Like you keep second guessing yourself and you keep it's like little traps that you're falling into, which you should be able to walk over very easily.
I guess I don't know when I'm second guessing myself. Is it like how is that?
It's like you contradict yourself. Like you like you put your heart here, but then your emotions are over here and they're not together. And
Oh,
you need to put the decision making, like the left and the right, together and be more clear about what you want to do for your future and what you want to do as far as like for the home, because I know you moved into this house. um like I keep seeing your cat. I see your what was your cat's name again? I forgot.
the spirit.
Spirit, there you go, Spirit. Like you need to focus more. I feel like your focus is not really focused. Like I feel like you're all over the place. Why is that?
I don't know.
Why
I
you
don't
all
know
over the
why I'm
place?
all over the place. To be quite honest, either it's because of how I am or what. Because when I am in certain areas, I'm always saying that I'm all over the place. But if I was, I would be in every community all throughout YouTube or something like that. But all over the place, like maybe
In your
from the living
mind,
room to the bedroom, or I
in,
don't know why.
in your mind, in your mind, you're all you're just it's like it fires on all cylinders. Like I feel like your mind is just it's like every which way, it goes everywhere. And it's like you need to bring your focus like down the middle and then start making more clear decisions and right choices. Sometimes you make wrong decisions and that's fine. A lot of people make mistakes, but you learn from your mistakes, and you move forward from them. That's what makes you stronger. And I think that's what's going to make you stronger in the next year once you start focusing more on your decision making. Because it's like right in the back of your head. It's like right there, but it's like you try to bring it to the forefront. That's what you're trying to do is bring your ambitions, all your ambitions, bring them up to the front.
Um, Sorry. So, like when you were speaking, I took my headphones off and went somewhere to see my cat. Is that like what you mean, like all over the place?
No, like your mind, not only not your cat. Your cat's beautiful. I'm pretty sure she's awesome, but your mind, you're not in one place. You're every which way and every way.
I
And
guess there's just so much I want to try to do, but also at the same time, it's like for me, I don't know if I'll get through it. I don't know if I'll accomplish it or that kind of stuff. It's kind of like that thought of the moment or that kind of thing with me. Because you've watched my videos in the 5 months you've been on your hiatus, and you've seen some of my videos, right? And I know where you're coming from, where like I'm all over the place with my mind, but it's just if you have so much processing, it's kind of like all over the place.
yeah, it's just like you just like you get distracted and then you forget things too, and it's like, and then you're like, fuck, it's like, damn it, it's always like
Yeah.
it's like, and then you're trying to find your way through that mess up. So that's why I say this, like, those
But can you
cracks
give
you
me
got to
one?
jump over them.
Can you like give me one example for what you've seen like on my videos that is because maybe when you tell me about it, it'll like bring me to it, but also give me a better understanding.
Like, all right, for one, that because I work by what comes to my head. So the videos when they come in like pictures in my head. What's coming up to me is a bike. and the bike with the bus, and the bike you left on the bus, and you thought you lost your bike, and you're looking to buy another bike, and then you're able to get that bike back.
Oh yeah.
That's what came into my head. It's like little things like that, like focusing is what you need to polish up for next year. like like
Well, I guess I was just kind of worried about it at that moment
mhm.
because my bike is my main form of transportation. That's
Yeah,
the
it is.
thing.
It is. And then it's little how you forgot about it, and you came, like, you thought you lost it forever, and yet you were able to get it back.
Yeah, but unfortunately, if you've watched my Wendy's mukbang from a month and a half ago or
Nice.
so, that the very same day when I was at that Wendy's location, someone cut through my bike lock and took my bike, and it was the very same bike that I thought I was going to lose forever, but was
Hmm.
able to find it at my local Lost and Found here in Arizona.
Hmm.
But some Stephen Nimrod was able to
See,
cut through it and take it.
there you go. That's what the vision told me in my head. A bike. It's like this bike issue. It's like, and that plays with your mind because there's someone did you dirty. And it's like when I'm gonna catch a break. That's why I feel like with you. It's like, when am I gonna get that break, that I don't have to go through this shit. You need that really. There's this one lock that I saw, this bike lock. I saw it on YouTube. They were testing the lock to see if anyone could break into it, and no one couldn't really break into it. They tried everything.
Um, if you find which one it is, could you like send me the link to it so I could maybe be interested in purchasing it?
Yeah,
Because I've been looking into like more secure kind of options, and I even was watching like 3 and 4 year old videos from the Inside Edition channel, and they were like seeing how long it would take for someone to steal a bike, and we're able to track them down. And I was going through like Kickstarter one day, and there was this thing called the Max Tracker, which is disguised as a water bottle, but it has the technology to track your bike through your GPS system on your phone if someone takes it, so you can track it down to get it back.
Yeah, you could do that. It's just a little pricey. But
Yeah.
they what they do is they put it in the frame, like inside the frame. They'll put like a tracking device in there, so if anytime the bike goes missing or wherever, you could always track it down through the GPS on the bike. I did hear something of that, and that's pretty cool too. But it's not guaranteed that your bike is gonna come back. Like, you're gonna be
Yeah.
able to recover your bike. I mean, because a lot of these guys, they they use it for parts, or they strip it down and stuff like that, and it just theft and stuff like that, little things like that is increasing. Especially here in Connecticut, we've been having a lot of car thefts out here.
Mm.
So a lot of the juveniles they know that they can't get really into deep trouble, so what they do is they're breaking into cars and stealing cars out here in Connecticut. And they know if they go to juvenile, they're only going to be there for maybe a week or a few weeks, and then they're out again. So it's like a lot of the adults are trying to get minors to do their dirty work by breaking into the cars and stealing them. Yeah, it's a little crazy operation that's been happening out here. But let's go ahead and bring in Melissa. Hello.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing, Melissa? How you doing?
I'm doing good. That's my brother out there.
Hey, Abby. So how's it going? How you doing? Trying to get everybody into the show.
Oh, was that a cigarette?
This boy needs to stop smoking. He's gonna get punched in the head. Oh, I hear spirit.
Is it one of these or just a cigarette?
Oh, I'm smoking a joint.
Yeah, I'm smoking up some buds myself. I smoke.
You fucking
I
what, bro?
I I'm smoking. I'm licensed by the state of Connecticut for
Yeah,
my medical
see,
marijuana, so
you
that's
see
what I'm
this?
smoking.
Yeah, I see it.
Okay, what is it? Like a pen?
No, this is a bud pipe, brother. You know, I've been at this, Rick. I've been
You
at this.
what you do? What you do is you pack your marijuana in it, and you light it up, and you get a hit.
Okay, so this is like a one hitter.
Yeah,
Okay, that's supposed to make your medicine last a little longer, I guess, right?
yeah. Well,
That's me.
supposedly,
Supposedly, right? I wrote my joints. I wrote out a few of them for tonight, and I'm
I like
like,
my natural too.
Hey,
When I get the opportunity to smoke, when I
hey,
get the
Melissa, nice to
opportunity
meet
to
you.
smoke, I'd like to roll one. Nice to meet you too,
Angel,
Amy. Angel.
Amy,
Amy Angel.
Yeah, Angel, what you think of my
I'm
sister,
sorry.
buddy?
Sorry.
I love her. She's great.
Oh,
So
thank
Oh,
you.
Mister got front on your back. You better get that stick.
yeah, the
Oh, wait,
medicine. The good
you
thing.
talking about this? You talking about this?
Oh,
I made
shit.
this myself.
Oh Lord,
I made this shit myself.
what is that?
Took me a while though.
What is that?
It's my it's my cane. It's my cane. It's my thinking stick. When I get stressed out, I take my cane and I walk around the house and I start to, sort through things. It's
Okay.
also my home security. It's also my
Holy.
home security. Somebody breaks in my house. I'm not gonna use a
Oh,
gun. I'm just gonna
wow.
pound the shit out of you.
For a second, I thought it was
I
a
don't
laser.
know.
I thought
Yeah,
it, I I thought it was a laser gun.
she don't fuck around when she means that shit.
I thought this was like
She
some
will
Honey
really
I
fuck
Shrunk the
your
Kid.
ass up.
This is some Honey I Shrunk the Kids like mechanism, laser. For a second when she picked it up, I thought for a second I thought it was like, holy shit, she has a bazooka. That's pretty cool. I was
Oh,
like,
he cutting out. He's cutting. Oh, yes. He
but
disappeared for a
You
moment.
can say that. You can say that. The caveman bazooka.
yeah, that's pretty cool. That
Thank you.
you see, I have my canes and stuff that I have that I walk with and stuff, and one of them has a gold ball on the top. I
Yeah.
love that cane. It's just too heavy for me to use it.
Well, you
But
know what?
yeah,
It could beat the shit out of you. Trying to do you can learn.
But
yeah,
but
it's
Yeah,
just
in your life, you know that, right?
and I see
so.
where you're coming. I'm sorry to interrupt you, Melissa, but I see where you're coming from because where you're saying I'm all over the place or things are not like in
Mhm,
line with each other, like the bike situation I was in
mhm.
a few months ago. Well,
Yeah.
what am I supposed to do? If for one, if my bike was not found at the time or brought back to the lost and found of my transportation station, and what would I do, or what was I supposed to do if the someone else tried to claim it? Yeah, I'm kind of thinking a bit too ahead, but I'm just preparing myself for in an incident in case if you couldn't find your cell phone, like what would
Hmm.
you supposed to do
Or your
in the
wallet.
situation? Or your
Yeah.
wallet, because I
Yeah.
was just planning ahead at the time, but I wouldn't say I was like all over the place. I was just worried at that moment, and I didn't know that my bike was at the lost and found. And but I checked, and it was thankfully there. But was I supposed to just not plan ahead?
No, no. You did what you had to do at the moment when you did it. It's just the chain reaction. because it could have been prevented from the beginning. So it went through a chain reaction. So for that one mistake, you went through loopholes. You know what I mean? You're like with stress, and anger and disappointment, and all that adds up, and it takes effect in you and your health. So it's like we're trying to
Uh,
And
prevent it from that happening. So we try to like prevent our mistakes or prevent things from happening. Like you want a new lock
'cause
for your bike,
I
you know?
think I know where you're coming from, and it's kind of, I wouldn't say I would it was exactly like that, but last night when I was at work, and since the last time I've spoke to you, I have since switched jobs. I don't work at my former job anymore. I work at a new job now that I started last month on October the 1st. Since we're already into November, yesterday for Halloween there were like two separate types. I would say they were incidents, but I think my mind was just a bit too far than what it should have been, because there was one time in the shift yesterday at work when I reported a spill incident over my radio slash walkie talkie that they have us wear at my new job now, and I simply like reported it to the people who I knew would clean it. But then one manager said that he appreciates the information or me telling them, but don't like something. It was basically him saying that if there's no one around for me to do it, and I kind of took that as a like a little bit of a disrespectful approach in my mind. But and when I apologized to my managers, where I said I'm sorry about that, and I didn't get any response back from of him saying that's okay, Angel, or like don't worry about it. And when he didn't respond, it kind of like his way of him telling me when he didn't actually say it, just how my mind was processing. It felt like as though he was saying "f you" to me. And then there was another incident last night where I was calling a customer's number because they were waiting for some hot foods that they ordered, and I one of the back bar cook told me to call the number out, and I did. But the same manager that told me the report over the walkie-talkie was the same manager that told me to go back to my register. And the way he was like going towards me was even though he did not do it in the kind of way, it's just my mind felt like it, as though he was telling me to get back to your register, or like in an aggravated kind of way or a disrespectful kind of way. He didn't exactly do it like that to me. It's just my mind process, because I guess for my mind, I've always feel as though I'm always disrespected. I'm always like tortured, or I'm always put it down by people. And I guess it's something that I've lived through for most of my life still. And at the time when I was under my services, that's kind of like what it haunts me. And even though it's past Halloween, the way my manager like came at me, the two incidents, it says is how my mind processed. And I guess if that's kind of like your example of what you were telling me about like going all over the place, then I see where you're coming from. Because yeah, in my mind, it felt like he was coming at me aggravatively or disrespectfully, when that's not how my manager said. He was just trying to have me get back to my register. I guess I wanted more of a politer approach from him,
Mhm.
saying, "Hey, we got this. You can go back and serve the next customer," or something like that.
Yeah, it's kind of like you're expecting something, but it's not.
where do you
You're
work?
not fulfilling.
Yeah,
Where is
exactly.
it that you work at now?
I work at a movie theater.
Not in the movie theater.
Yep.
Okay.
Interesting.
Because in the time that since your last live stream that you did when I was on there, let's just say my previous job had some good, bad, and ugly kind of instances where let me show you the letter that a customer had wrote to the VP of my former job. Give me a quick second. Because yeah, there's just was some unexpected things, but in the end, I just felt like they. I'll get to more in the detail when I tell you a bit at a time, if that's all right.
Okay.
But yeah, if that
No
if the
problem.
part the thing that I told you is kind of like your example, I see where you're coming from.
Yeah, because like that's how it's always is gonna has been going on with you. So it's like it's kind of like we have to break that cycle.
Yeah,
And sometimes you gotta like try to get that cycle down and
Hello.
got her phone going. Hold on, let me see if we could put her on mute there so she can answer her call. And like you're always gonna have this issue, Angel, because people are always gonna see you and think of you differently and think of you. It's like they think you're a punching bag and you're not. You
I
know,
agree.
and it's like everyone's trying to take a punch at you. It's just knowing how to take the punch and like recuperate quickly from it because no matter what, this shit's gonna always happen, and it's always gonna happen everywhere you go. It doesn't matter where you go. It's like it seems like it follows you. It's just people don't have patience these days. They don't.
exactly.
Nah, no, there's
I mean, I see where you're coming from, but it's just that's how I've always been, and I am slowly getting better. Because if you remember the first time we met, I wasn't like the way that am now.
no you. It's all documented. So
Oh yeah.
you were worried about other things and other situations, and in that time it was mostly family and dealing with the snow, that crazy ass snow. Oh, thank God you're not out there. Ugh.
All right. I found it. So basically, let me screen share right quick. If you're okay with that.
Yeah, go for it. Let's see what
Um,
it says.
all right. You'll have to add it. Remember.
Okay, let's go ahead and add it. Hi, Denali.
Hey, yeah, man, you know time, big. Won't you come on?
So if you guys can see it here, this was a letter that a customer wrote into the VP, and I was told about this letter, and it just brought so much joy and excitement to me on the July 4th of this year, and it was almost about 1 month when you started your hiatus a bit there, my mind, but also it
Mhm.
was 4 days or 3 days after I had moved into my new house. So basically, what this letter says is a customer by the name of Grant writes to Shauna or the VP of Levy's restaurant, which was a corporate that I worked for that vendors arenas and stadiums like Chase Field and the Phoenix Suns arena where I worked at. And basically, the letter reads, "Hi, Shauna. I submitted online, but wanted to make sure an actual human got this. I just want to take a moment to recognize someone who gave my wife and I exception service last night at the D-backs game. His name was Angel and worked at the doubleheader stand just across from Section 110 and provided the best service I've ever had at a baseball game here or anywhere. We purchased the date pack and were worried about using the debug since it was split per ticket. At the first stand where we purchased beer, the process was less than smooth. and that started to worry us even more, knowing that the last purchase of the night would have to be split between the two tickets and the remaining balance as cash. Ready for the final beer of the night, we approached Angel and he gave us the warmest welcome, inviting us to his register. He explained that what we were trying to do. Well, we explained what we were trying to do, and he said, "No problem. I just know how to do it." He told us that he's taking the time to learn the debug system, and how to split transactions so both he and the guest would have a great experience and for it to be smooth for all. Of course, the transaction went perfectly, and he was extremely friendly throughout the process. I thanked him, got a couple of fist bumps in, and went back to my seat. I thought about just how great Angel was and how he went beyond and above and beyond, and how that it's sad that his type of service and professionalism was rare these days. I went back to thank the rest of the stand and personally thank his boss. Angel came out from the stand, gave me another solid fist bump, and explained that some people don't have the patience with him due to him being autistic. I told him that I had no idea about his disability and was just appreciative of his service and how nice he was. I hope that Angel gets some well deserved praise and recognition because both my wife and I agreed that this made our night and that it was the best service, hands down, that we've ever had at Chase or any other venue. Thank you, Angel. Never lose the positive attitude you showed the both of us. We send fist bumps your way, Grant.
Nice.
And so
It's
when I was so excited about it, they had me wait 2 whole months just to get any kind of recognition. And can you guess what they gave me? Just take a guess if you guys want to guess it without me telling you yet.
a gift card.
Nope.
What do they give you?
They gave me Employee of the Month, a little Employee of the Month badge, and they were going to give me a bat of my own, but it was not signed by any major player or anything like that. And they had me wait like almost 3 whole months before they do that before they could have done that because they gave recognition to a bunch of employees on the last day of August, and that very same day, when I was getting recognized with a bunch of other employees, I was switched from my initial stand that I was at to a different stand all the way on the third floor, which has a lower attendance rate.
Mm, so they kind of screwed you over, I guess.
Yep, that's how I felt.
Yeah, that's how I feel too. Like you got kind of like screwed over a little bit. So what happened then? So
So come Labor Day weekend, I took that time off. But come the day after Labor Day, September the 7th, I went back to work that day. And when I got there and got to the stand that I was assigned at, the lead person of my stand that day said that I had to put my mask back on, and I simply asked why. Apparently, they reinstated their mask mandate at the baseball arena at Chase Field for all employees, and I wasn't informed anything about this. I didn't get an email. I didn't get any type of communication. No message on their website where we log in to check our pay stubs. None of that. And I just didn't want to be forced into doing something that I have nothing about or know nothing about. If you know where I'm coming from. Oh,
He showed out. What the heck happened to him?
you might have lost connection.
That's fucked up. Just hope he comes back on.
my bad, my
Oh,
bad.
anyway,
My
That's all
internet.
right. That's all right. But did you hear everything I said there, Rick?
I didn't
Yeah,
get the last part because my internet went out. No, it flickers. It's because they do internet work out here. They're installing more of this 5G shit
Uh,
and more frontier. It's moving into this area, so the internet's kind of like wonky a little bit. But where I didn't get to hear your response after they moved you up to the third floor.
So basically, when I was telling you about Labor Day weekend, the day after Labor Day weekend, I went back to work, and when I got to the stand that I was at, the lead stand manager that was at the stand that I was okay at, because even every stand has a stand lead or a person to make sure everything goes well. And the stands change leads if you've ever been into hospitality business kind of thing. But because the one day it may be one person, another day it may be a different lead. I once was the lead out of stand because the main lead didn't come up with the. But let me get back to saying that the lead manager at the stand I was at told me that I had to put my mask on, and I asked why. They reinstated their mask mandate to all employees at Chase Field, at Levy's restaurant, and I didn't know anything about this. They didn't email me. They didn't call me. There was no message in the website that I would log into to check my pay stubs and that kind of stuff. And I just didn't want to do something that I have nothing, that I know nothing about, because I don't want to be forced into doing something that I have no information of. If you know where I'm coming from.
Yeah, yeah, because they up here they that mandate's still on up here. Like you got to wear a mask inside businesses and like doctors' offices and hospitals, like police stations, courthouses. You have to wear a mask, and it's just that's a still ongoing mess. It's just ugh. So what happened after that? Oh, you muted yourself. Um, well, hopefully, I mean, are you still working for Chase Field? Chase? I don't know.
No, but I no longer work there because let me continue on where I left off. You already know about that, but that very same day, within maybe 1 hour of me clocking in, the main lead person called one of the main managers, and they continued to force me to wear my mask, saying that you have to wear a mask, you have to, and that kind of stuff. Even though that's not how they approached me, I guess my mind felt like. But they kept on trying to force me into wearing my mask at the arena, and I kind of got into a bit of an argument. I didn't say anything offensive or whatever, but I kind of got into an argument, and were like giving me a choice to leave early and go home or to stay at the arena, but I would have to wear a mask. And at first, I thought about going home, but I knew I needed the money, and I wanted to be able to interact with the fans like I've always had before. But I was like, you know what? And then the same lead person that told me kind of came snarky at me with a rude remark, and I just kind of had it at that point. And so then they told me to just go home. And the very next day, when I checked my schedule, they removed me. Not from the day, from their entire system. I didn't know when my next shift was. I didn't know when I would work next because they removed me from their entire system and that kind of stuff. And they never told me whether I was fired, relieved, suspended, or terminated.
So you never got back to them and asked them?
I did, but they didn't give me a clear answer or give me a straight answer.
Damn.
It's kind of like the media dodging a question.
Hmm. That's nuts. Hmm.
And did I still would I still have love to work there? Yeah, but in the time when they removed me from their system as an employee, to when I went and applied at other job opportunities and got the one that I have now.
Uh-huh.
I did receive a few emails from them still, but I don't receive any more on a daily basis. But the last email that I got from them when my email was still within their system was about how starting on October 13th of last month, everyone will be required to get the jab.
Mm-hmm.
And it just made me more happy to no longer work where I used to.
Yeah, they're trying to get everyone to do that, but it's like they band-aiding it everywhere. So it's like even the president's getting sued by like 19 states because of it. But to each their own, you know.
Yeah.
Everyone has their inner spirit and what they feel about that. But it is what it is. We're living in very very unique times. You know, this is like it's a time in history that we're in pretty much. It's like we're living history every day. And
And But so that's pretty much the gist of everything that I went through to where I didn't want to be removed, but they did. But then where I looked for other jobs, and then to where I made me happy to no longer work where I don't anymore, because
Mhm.
it just made me realize that they don't care too much about their employees. They only care about the guests. And the last few days that I had worked there, they were giving more guests treatment than they were their employees.
Yeah, of course, because that's what they're trying to please. Because the guess is what's bringing in the money, right? So it's like you gotta please them because they're the ones that have the money. They're bringing in the money. It's just that's the problem with sports these days. You know, it's like it's not about the employees and all that shit. It's just all about the money, how much money you can raise and raise more. You know, push, 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 and I don't know. I think the country's is in for a rude awakening. So we'll see. We'll see. Time is ticking. But I'm glad that you were able to get another job and you're at the movie theater. That's cool. So what's the perks there at the theater? That's what I
Um,
want to
uh,
know.
um, Free movies.
Woo!
I can go see a movie any day or any time of the week. There's no particular time or day. And I was hoping to get maybe some free tickets to maybe some of next year's baseball game just as a small little perk. But that's of course the fact that they like undervalued us or like what was the thing you said when I told you about how all I got was like a Employee of the Month badge and a measly baseball. What did you say?
I said you should have gotten a gift card.
Yeah, something like that, or like a couple of free tickets to maybe
Fuck the
next year's
baseball
game.
bat. Fuck the baseball bat. Give me a $50 gift card.
Yeah,
I would have been
but
happy. I would have been happy with
but my
that.
job, of course, offers free movies for employees, 50% off food and beverages,
Shit, I'll be there every day.
and also employees are able to take the posters home with them. Because if you've ever been to a movie theater, you know they have all these cool, amazing posters that you want to
Yo, the
find online, but they
Matrix.
don't have those exact same kind of posters or that kind of like style. It's usually exclusively for the movie theaters. But as an employee, any posters that they no longer have on display, we can take home with us if we want to.
Hell yeah, the Matrix 4. I'm all Matrix 4. I'm so anticipating it that I'm actually making it like an event for myself. Like I'm gonna stay in Springfield, Massachusetts, and I'm gonna go to the NBA Hall of Fame, and then at night I'm gonna go to the casino where there's a movie theater. There's an AMC at the MGM casino, and I want to watch The Matrix 4 there.
Yeah, but yeah, those are just some of the awesome things that we get. And one of the other cool things is I have my own little employee uniform now, and my own little employee badge.
Nice. I love movie theaters. I like the popcorn. I love jalapenos.
Oh, and one little thing I want to say that the movie theater does a better job at than my former job did was the popcorn over at the movie theater that I work at is freshly popped and more fresher. The popcorn that I would serve
It's pre-packed.
at the stadium or the arena, it's not freshly popped. It was pre-popped in one of
Pre-pop.
those plastic bags
Yeah.
that you would see, and we would pour it
Hmm.
into a little carrying bucket or a cardboard container that would say fresh
Hmm.
popcorn when it wasn't fresh at all.
Damn. Deception. Well, I'm glad that you're in the movie theater. I'm more excited for the movie theater. I'm because I feel like I'm there, and then like you get to watch the movies right that are coming out, and there's really good movies that are coming. I'm like I said, I'm looking forward to the Matrix 4. It comes out on the 22nd of December
Um,
next month.
so some of I haven't seen a movie with my perks that I get in a month because I've been working a lot lately, and on the
Hmm.
days that I've had off, I would usually spend it at home because on the
Hmm.
days that I did have off, I didn't have the money to go and purchase like popcorn or a beverage or anything like that. Even though I
Hmm.
would get free movie, you can't go to a movie without purchasing something to eat or drink, right?
Right. I sneak in my candy, but as far as the popcorn and a drink, I always get at the theater. I always get me a Slurpee. I'll get me a cherry Slurpee and popcorn, and I need to have jalapenos. Like, if you don't have jalapenos, I'm gonna throw a fit. Like that's how, yeah. And one time I threw a fit because they didn't have jalapenos. So like, how the
uh,
hell do I come to a movie theater and I expect jalapenos with my popcorn, and I'm
uh,
not getting it. So they gave me a coupon to come back, like a free movie, with plenty of jalapenos. Because when I came, they gave me free popcorn and I got jalapenos, and oh man, they're so delicious with the popcorn. I don't know, I'm just weird like that. I like it. The combination between the popcorn and jalapeno is like it's delicious for me.
but and I have to try jalapenos maybe next time
Even
on my popcorn.
with the
I
nachos.
guess I guess I'm just a traditional guy where I just like
Butter
butter on my
and salt.
popcorn, but
Yeah.
I've never tried jalapenos on my
Oh yeah, you
popcorn at
get it on the
all.
side. You get it on the side. Get the jalapeno on the side. Sometimes they put it on the popcorn, but I tell them, nah, I want it on the side because I don't want my popcorn to be soggy.
Yeah,
So you put it on the side, and you get a cup. They give you a cup of jalapenos, and as you're eating the popcorn, you eat the jalapeno too, and it gives it like a kick. Like gets the
I'll
popcorn.
have to
Like
try it next time.
I love it. I get it with the nachos also. The nachos, I always get a thing of jalapenos. Like that's just my thing. I when I go to movie theaters. The
But yeah,
candy, I do not buy candy. I don't buy candy
Um,
at the movie
uh, uh,
theaters.
but as I was saying, some of the
Mhm.
movies that I've seen was actually the early release of Venom 2, Let There Be Carnage.
Oh
That
yeah.
was the free movie that I saw with my employee benefits, um, and um, and I saw Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings second time with
Oh,
my
that's a good
employee
movie.
benefits. I was able to see a couple free movies, but there's
Okay.
a few that I would like to see. I've heard mixed reactions for the new Halloween Kills, but since it's the day
Oh, I
after
seen it.
Halloween, it's kind of like it's not like suitable since we're into the month of Thanksgiving now.
Yeah, I seen it. I have it on
What's your
Peacock.
what's your scale of 1 to 10 for it?
Out of all the Halloween movies,
Yeah. Well, at least for Halloween Kills. But if you could place this in like the position of 10th place, 8th place, or whatever place, whatever how
of
many
a scale
Halloween movies.
from 0 to 10, I would give it a 6.
So it's kind of like or something like that, like right in the
It's
middle.
it's you already know what you're getting with this dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's like it's like it's a ride you already been on, and you already
yeah,
know what's gonna happen. So that's why I give it kind of like a 6, because it's like they try to tie in a lot of the previous stories to the Halloween Kills, but I feel like it didn't do it justice really. So it kind of made it a little awkward, but I mean, it is what it is. Um, would I pay money to watch this movie? No. I'll save my money for Matrix 4.
and I can see where you're
I'm
coming from
pushing.
because when it comes to like sequels or sometimes usually you want something from the continuing previous storyline or
Yeah.
and nothing of the same stuff because that's what Halloween Kills in my opinion essentially is a sequel but it's like
Mhm.
them already doing stuff in previous films. I know where it's coming from. I've seen those
Yeah.
types of films before. And yeah, I guess for me,
It's
I
once you
guess
seen one, you seen them all. You know.
yeah, it's like the Saw.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, but Saw was a. It got more creepier down the line.
Yeah,
So and like Escape Room. That's another good one. Escape Room. It got creepier down the line, but this dude is kind of like, okay, like Friday the 13th had a good run, like all their movies until they got to like the Dreamcatcher, the new Dreamcatcher.
yeah,
That's where they kind of messed it up with the new Dreamcatcher. But like even with the Jason movies, when they messed up when Jason went to New York. That you see stupid movies when it gets to that, then it's like for me, I lose interest.
mm,
But the kills, eh, I mean, it, I have it on Peacock, so I watch it on Peacock. So it's all right. It's okay movie. I mean,
mm,
I could do like maybe private time movie, and you can even watch it. I could play it for free.
mm,
You can watch it with me here. No, but
uh,
it's okay movie. It's not something I don't. It's something that you can probably watch at home, and you'd be more
um,
comfortable watching than you
so
are in the
so
movie
so
theater.
yeah, because if there's something that you actually like that you wouldn't mind paying money for,
Before
it has to be that good. Just like how last year I saw Sonic the Hedgehog, the live action one, 3 times last
I
year,
like Sonic the
and
Hedgehog.
and I know a second one is coming out in 2022 next
I
year.
can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see it, and I hope Jim Carrey comes back. That would make it so much better. I love Jim Carrey's a pretty good actor, but I would pay 3 times over ticket price to watch Matrix 4 early. I really want to see that movie because like so many questions could be answered, but then some new questions could pop up. I like that trilogy. You see, The Matrix um, was a pretty good series of movies, and now they're gonna continue it. That's something that I'm anticipating. See, Halloween Kills doesn't give me that same energy. Halloween Kills gives me that like like mm, I mean it's now the Matrix 4, I'd be like, hell yeah, I'm gonna buy popcorn and as much jalapenos I could get, and my Slurpee and nachos and a hot dog, and I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna be set for the night with food, and I'm gonna watch the movie in peace. can't wait. I mean, I'm anticipating it because I know I'm gonna do it next month. I
But
wanna go and watch the movie.
but yeah, the stuff that the movies that I told you is some of the movies I've seen, and the benefits that I get. Sounds like they're more rewarding than my previous job, because some of the perks or benefits that we got was 50% off at other concessions. We were able to like get it at our stand, but they usually suggest
Shoot.
not getting it over there. And we were able for part-time employees, which was I was under there, are able to get 20% off team merchandise. Full-time employees would get, I believe, 40% off team merchandise.
Man, I would. Man, just thinking about it because 50% off on the concession stand. That's good. Shit, I wish I could get 50% off the concession stand. Even with my card, I just get like 10%, but still, um, man, I'll be getting, like I said, I already gave you my menu. My popcorn, probably like a medium sized popcorn, um, butter and a little bit of butter and salt, and my side of jalapenos, my nachos, and a hot dog. Over here at my theater, the hot dogs are $1 um during the daytime.
Oh wow.
I think before 3 o'clock every day. Um, even on the weekends. Um, it's $1 for a hot dog. I'm like, that's what's up, and the hot dogs are good too. They're like good size. They're not like these like they're good hot dogs for $1. I'm like, I only get one because like I get the nachos and popcorn. That's enough for me, and I get my Slurpee. I get a large cherry Slurpee, and I'm good. But the Matrix Four, the posters. Oh man, those posters are gonna be so valuable.
and,
Do you-
and And one of my
Mm.
employees at my new job at the theater actually didn't know that it was for Matrix 4, because all they still saw a poster was the release date,
And two
and they
pills,
and two pills. They
a
didn't
red and a blue.
really think it was the Matrix
Oh
or
man,
realize it was the Matrix.
those posters, the more detailed posters are gonna be valuable. They do hold value, and if you could get a movie theater like poster in good shape, it holds its value. And people do collect them, and they sell them online and everything. And they make really good money off of those posters. Like, I'm surprised that you get free posters. I'm like, holy shit! I would love to work in a movie theater where I could get free posters and 50% off fucking concession stand. Shoot, that beats my dollar hot
Uh,
dog.
but,
I
but
mean, the dollar
yeah,
hot dog is cool, but 50%
uh,
off, that's great.
but yeah, some of the benefits, like I already told you at my previous job, was the what I had said for
Now,
twenty
can you
percent
get
off. Huh?
question? Can you get like a free pass, like if you wanted to come see a movie with your brother? Like,
Actually, believe it or not, and I didn't even know anything about this at all, because I always thought that employees were the only people. But I can get a free movie for me and a guest, meaning that I can take my brother and my sister, friend,
what?
to a movie with me, and both me
Nice.
and the guest with me will get a free movie. So, like, I could take you, Rick. I could
What?
take my brother. I could take my sister. But
Man, that would be
I'll have
one
a large
crazy
group of
night.
people. Only me and one of the guests could get a free movie, while the rest would have to pay for their own ticket.
What? That would be a fun night. I tell you right now, that would be such a
And
fun night.
that's why I like it, because the fact that we never got like maybe discount tickets for like a baseball game or a basketball game
Hmm.
is just degrading, to say the least.
Yeah, I mean, it's good to get stuff like using your privileges, from you working hard and being a loyal. employee, you get these nice little perks. And man, I would love to get free movies, like be able to watch a movie for free. That's so cool. I'm gonna burn. I got my sage and I got my Bailey's. This is a Bailey. Really some positive energy. Gotta leave that there. I feel like that at the moment. It was a good thought. So I burned some Baileys for that thought. Because that's a good energy that I felt like I feel like I was there. Like I was like, yo, I'm going to the movies with Angel, his brother, sister, all this stuff, and let's go. And right after the theater, go over to like maybe like Chili's or something and just have a nice meal and freaking just laugh and joke around and having a good time. You know, it's like things like that. It's like that makes you feel more normal. Makes life feel better when you're around good people. Your brother still lives with you? Is he there with you?
He still lives by me, but he lives in Tempe and I live in the Glendale.
Glendale, nice.
It's not too far from each other still. But with our jobs, because he's working two jobs now, but both of his jobs basically coincide with each other, meaning that he will probably work one day at one and another day at the other. It's not like both jobs crossing over each other or anything like that. Because I think my brother had spoke with both of their managers where he works at. But he now works two jobs, 6 days out of the week, and like only one day of the week he has off, and he's gonna try to get like Sundays or Mondays off because Sundays and Mondays have been the two most common days I've had off from my job since I started. But if I have to say which day I've had the most out of all of them, it would say it'd be Mondays because Mondays theaters are not as busy as they are on the weekends.
I love going to the movie theaters on Tuesday.
Yeah, because Tuesdays have like discounts, that kind of
hmm
stuff.
I go to the movie theater. I get the tickets very reduced. I get they're kind of like less than half off, and the concession stand is like reduced price too. And like I said, you get dollar hot dogs. A lot of people go just for the hot dogs. They get like two, three hot dogs. Like one time I got like two hot dogs and then I took it home. I took one of the hot dogs home because it's like it's good food. I was like, it's good hot dog. I'm not gonna. That's those that go to waste. Some people buy extra hot dogs and they take them home, like because they're already cooked, they're already in the bun. All they gotta do, they pop them back in the microwave, heat them up for a little bit, and put some condiment on it, and that's it. That's their dinner. And I'm happy that my theater has good hot dogs. That's all. I'm not gonna watch The Matrix there though. I'm gonna go to a. I'm gonna go to a movie theater in Springfield, Massachusetts. I'm gonna stay out there a night, and I'm gonna go do the Hall of Fame, the Basketball Hall of Fame. I'll probably bring you guys with me too. I'll probably show you guys through my phone. Go see the Hall of Fame, the NBA Hall of Fame. And then in the evening time, I'm going to see The Matrix at the casino, MGM, Springfield Casino. There's an AMC inside there. And it's like very, like, kind of fancy AMC. It's fancy. Like you could drink alcohol and everything in there. I
Wow.
don't care. I
But
don't care for the alcohol. Actually, they do food too. They cater food.
yeah, because there are some theaters that do dine in
Yeah, that's what they do there. They have dine-in where you could order your bottle of wine. You
and
could,
have it be like brought to your seat.
yeah, yeah. It's like a booth, like
Yeah.
where you could sit. It's like a table, and you have a booth, and then the screen is that way, and you're sitting here and you're eating and stuff, and but you eat before the movie starts, and then when the movie starts, they bring you popcorn and they bring you like a soft drink and stuff and a treat, whatever. But you prepay that, so it's like a whole little event going to the movie theater. But yeah, I definitely want to do that next month. I can't wait for the like. I really want to see the Matrix. Because I have like I know they're screening it and stuff like that, and I know it's gonna be a good movie, and I know they're gonna probably be a continuation to it, which is I don't mind it. I just I don't want the series to go for like forever. I another 3 more movies, 4 more movies is fine with me. Just don't make it into like a 10 movies, 20 movies, like uh, But part 4 is something that I wasn't expecting because I bought the series. I have the Matrix, um, the full the director's cut. I have with the Animatrix that has the
You're talking about the before they announced the part
yeah. They wasn't
before
gonna
you
make
had
no
the
part 4.
complete collection of the Matrix one, two,
Yeah,
and three.
yeah. I had the whole collection. The collection. There was no talks because the director, she didn't plan on wanting the even though the freaking Warner Brothers were throwing like multi-million dollars at her door and for like trying to get her, and she wasn't really into it until something happened in her family where something tragic happened, I think with her mother and someone else that I think they passed away, and she got like kind of like really sad and stuff, but then they got her into the mood of making a movie again and writing again. So it inspired her to continue wanting that passion, and I'm glad in a way that happened because like I really do want to like to continue watching that series. I think it's gonna be really good. I think everyone should watch the Matrix, watch all of them, and I'm just pissed off because I did buy the complete like the whole series. I have it in Blu-ray and DVD, and now I'm like I'm gonna have to buy part 4 when it comes out so I could continue on
I
with the.
mean, that's kind of like what it is for like a whether it's a TV show or a movie. When it is like not in production or there's not a something or season being made for a while, and when the complete collection is released already, out of nowhere it's back for a part 4 or a return season. Because like let's say if I
Mhm.
were to purchase the complete series of one of my favorite reality TV shows, Shipping Wars, and then kapoom, a new season is on the air. Which, by the way, there's going to be a returning season at the end of this month on
No.
A&E. But I'm just saying that's kind of like with every movie or TV show, where if you buy the complete set of the series or the movie, and like, man, I didn't hear anything about a new Matrix. Wow.
Yeah, but that was a like for the Matrix is a very unique for it to happen. Like it's kind of
Yeah,
special in a
yeah.
ways
Because
because I wasn't looking forward to it. I was really surprised when they started when they I heard the rumbles of it. Last it was like I think it was like in the middle of this like probably no, it was last year. Um, I was starting to hear little rumbles. And I was like, that'd be cool if they came out with a part 4, or a continuation of some kind. Because they were talking about a prequel, but I was like, nah, I don't think it's like a prequel. It's probably like a reboot type of thing. And I'm glad that they're coming out with it. I mean, for me, I feel like
yeah,
it's gonna make a lot
um,
of money. Um,
but The Matrix is one of those favorite franchises that probably a lot of people were hoping for with the new film. Probably within the first 2 to 4 years
mhm,
after the previous film was released, but 15 or 17 years later, whatever
mhm,
how many years it's been since the last one, you got to at that time forget it because of other like sagas or series that
mhm.
are still in production that others would want to see, like the Fast and the Furious or James Bond.
Or even the Marvel movies,
Uh-huh.
like with the Avengers and stuff, because that's gonna continue going. The Avenger series is not done yet.
Nah,
There's a lot of stuff. They're gonna be doing a lot of things with that universe. And DC also, they're doing their own thing with the Batman and all that stuff and Superman. A lot of good movies, comic book movies are gonna be coming out. That's pretty cool. I think it's pretty cool because like I used to collect comic books, so I used to be really into the comic books and read the comic books. I have still here in my home. I have the comic books that I have when I was a kid. I still have them here. I have them in a closet. I have them in a box. I have a lot of comic books. Makes me want to read them. Now that I think about it, I'm like, I have a lot of comic books. Um, but I'm happy that they're making them into movies, and it's gonna bring the people back into the theaters.
yeah.
It's like it's good because it's gonna bring more money to the theaters. But you're playing like Russian roulette because people don't really take care of themselves, and people don't really like take showers, and
Mm.
and that's how germs pass around, and that's how people are getting sick, and people are doing devious things too. People want to get other people sick, so it's like it kind of figured it's going to be like that for a long while, but nothing's going to stop me from going to see the Matrix 4. Like, the only thing that can stop me is if I die, before watching it. That'd be fucked up. That'd be messed up. I'd be like,
Uh,
no, I didn't get to see what happened. Damn it. It's like, but and I'm pretty sure you can see it on. I think it's like Cinemax or something like that.
I think you're talking about HBO Max.
The same thing, right? It's like
No,
Cinemax and HBO.
no. Cinemax is its own separate like movie pay-per-view channel service. It doesn't have its own like streaming service because I know Showtime recently partnered up with Paramount Plus, where you can get the Showtime with your Paramount Plus streaming
I don't know
service
if Paramount.
subscription.
Have you tried Paramount? I don't know. So
Paramount Plus was formerly CBS All Access.
yeah, forget about it. I'm not a big fan of CBS, but
Paramount Plus the pretty much became that, and now Showtime is partnering up with Paramount Plus. But HBO Max is a service to the Time Warner Company,
okay.
which owns things like Warner Brothers Pictures, New
Mhm.
Line Cinema, etc.
Yeah, I wonder. I think the Matrix is gonna be under the HBO Max or one
Because
of those
I know the new Halloween film was
Peacock.
on Peacock, which
Hell
I
yeah!
get for free with my cable subscription.
Woo! Yeah, I saw. I saw. I have Peacock. I have Peacock, and what's the other one I have? Oh, I have the Amazon Prime Video.
Ah,
But with Peacock, it's all right. Like you get a good selection of movies. I mean, it's worth it. I pay the $10 a month on the Peacock because I don't like watching so much commercials. I'm not a fan of commercials. Stop selling me shit. Um, but other than that, I like Amazon. Isn't the Prime Video is not so bad. You know, it's not a. I get it. Actually, the Prime I get it for free. Um, which I get it. I get the video, and it's not too bad because you watch pretty good movies, and they have sometimes the football game. I mean, if I wanted to, I could get the Paramount Plus through the Prime Video. I think you get a couple of more football games on there, and you get some movies and stuff like that. Um, it's $10 a month. I'm pretty sure, and they're giving me a free 7-day trial if I want to try it through Prime. I'm like, yeah, I might do the 7 days just to check it out for free, and then decide if I want to pay $10. To be honest with you, I'd rather pay like wait for the Matrix to come and then pay the HBO Max. That's $10, I think, for the HBO Max. And then I'll be able to watch the Matrix as many times as I want here in my home. I'll make my own popcorn and hot dogs.
Um, well, I guess you can say I pretty much joined to like almost every streaming service because I have a subscription to Paramount, not Paramount, Disney Plus. I get Amazon Prime
Oh,
and
you got Disney
Hulu.
Plus?
Yeah, I get Amazon Prime and Hulu
Let me
for
see my
free
mess.
with my cellular service, Sprint, which is soon to be gone because of the merger with T-Mobile. And I also get Peacock and HBO Max for free with my cable subscription. I used to be with Discovery Plus because there were so many Discovery shows or Discovery Network programs that I wanted to see, including shows like Guys Grocery Games and that kind of stuff. But I just in recent months haven't had the money to continue my subscription. And at the same time, I wish I could pay for a full year, but Discovery Plus only does it by monthly.
You see, that's why I don't have cable. Um, I just I don't need it because I really don't watch TV like that. Um, that's why I just pay I only pay the $10 a month. I pay the $10 for the Peacock, and then I pay the YouTube because I don't like commercials. So I got the premium, which is no commercials, and I think it's like $12.99 a month. I pay on that for YouTube. So YouTube every month I pay that, and I pay the $10 for the Peacock, and the Prime I get it for free through my phone subscription. So I got Amazon for free. Um, and that's it. And I'm gonna wait on the HBO Max for next month because then I could probably get like a free month trial or a free week trial, and I can watch The Matrix for free. It's like, why go to the movie theaters? You can watch it at home for free. So that's true. I make my own popcorn, make my own hot dogs, make my own nachos. I mean, I got a Mexican restaurant across the street, so I can go get some tacos, and if I need some nachos, I can get it from them.
Speaking of which, I am about to order something
You're
for
making me
dinner,
hungry.
but I don't know whether to go with Taco Bell or some other food. I mean, you know me there, Rick.
You're making me hungry.
And you've probably been a part of my channel for a while. You know I would opt in mukbang, but there's really no particular like restaurant that I'll go to mainly because I love a lot of food.
Yeah, and like, okay, the Taco Bell here, I think they have a special going on. You spend 20, you get $5 off. Um, that's the special they have now. On Uber.
Uber?
Yeah, Uber. Well, in my location where I'm at, um,
Because I know Postmates have the
say
merged or
say
became Uber Eats.
yeah, here is Uber Eats. Um, on Taco Bell, spend $20, save $5. So you spend $20 in food, you get $5 off.
Oh yeah, and that's what it is as well here. But do I think I really need $20 worth of
Shit,
food?
I don't know. Well, it usually comes out $20 anyways. Every time you order, usually comes out that high.
Yeah, because of delivery fee and that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I'm hungry. You made me hungry, Angel.
Sorry, it's just you were talking Mexican food,
I'm like,
and I kind of just figured to like ask you because I
I'm
just really
ordering food. I'm actually ordering food.
Yep, I'm sorry about
That's all
that.
right. I'm like, put my food together here, put the food order together.
I'm gonna get my order together as well.
I'm like, I don't know, cause like I don't, kind of, I just got hungry, and I'm like, I could go for something, something nothing too crazy. Like if I order Mickey D's, I get like the cheeseburgers.
Um,
We got. I'm trying to. Oh, and they have a special on the nuggets out here too. It's like six for like $2. Let me see. Well, I'm glad to be back on here. To be honest with you, it's been all away. I've been away for a while, and it's good to hear that you guys are still alive and still thriving in your own way. I'm
uh,
trying to.
but I will say this: when I lost my previous job in September, up until when I started my new job on October 1st of last month, in that like almost 1 month time span, I kind of had a bit of a financial struggle, but I'm slowly trying to get back into the financial swing of things. But my brother has been helping me every step of the way with money for like food and groceries. I just wish I could help him out in the same way he's been helping me. I just love him so much. I can't thank him enough for helping me. But when a family member of yours helps you out in such a generous, tremendous kind of way, you wish you could help in the same way that your family member has been helping you for you to help them.
Yeah, stepping up. You
My
know,
brother had sent me $150 last Friday, or not last Friday, last Saturday, towards a week's worth of food.
yeah, you see that helps. Because
Especially with the prices going up now.
it's gonna continue to go up. It's only
Yep.
gonna go worse. Like up here in Connecticut, the food is getting pricey, and right now it's like there's no end to how high the prices are gonna go,
Nope.
and it's like it's a headache because like there's no really no leadership or like there's no one that's actually helping us. We're out on our own. It's like sink or swim, and right now we're sinking because gas prices are going up. Like everything's going up, food, everything. Like even products that you buying are going up, and yeah, uh, it's just the times that we live in right now. It's just things are not. It's never gonna. It's never. It's never really gonna get the same. It's never gonna be the same. It's just enjoy the time. If you have a little, try to help yourself, spend on yourself, take care of yourself. It's just the times right now. It's just not good. It's just not good. But what time is this? It's already 10 o'clock at night here. Oh, and Melissa, we have. I think you're muted. So I saw her on the screen. We had to put you on mute because you're on a phone call. So we were respectful and we muted. I muted you. You're not a mutant. We just muted you. Talking about mutants, I'm like the X-Men series. That series has been like uh you know who's been also has been the Deathpool. That series could be a
Wait a
lot
minute.
better.
Can I ask you
Hey,
a question? Did you hear my phone call?
no, we muted you.
All right, thank you. I appreciate
Yeah,
that.
yeah, because you had left, and I was like, "Oh, we gotta mute." So I muted you. We just started continue talking. I don't eavesdrop. We don't do that.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, we're respectful here. We're respectful and we're hungry. Angel made me hungry. I'm like, I'm debating if I should order something or if I should just make myself something. Because I'm about to get off here in about half an hour more. Because I gotta get my butt to bed. I gotta wake up early. I got physical therapy.
Oh, I hear you. I gotta go to bed too because I got a job to go to.
Yeah, it's just ugh. And then sleeping at night is not pleasurable. It's not. I haven't been sleeping good at night, so the little sleep that I get, I cherish. But I wake up so tired in the morning. I don't know if that's happened to a lot of people, but I've been waking up very tired, very sleepy, like still tired, like exhausted. Like I feel like I fall asleep and I know I'm sleeping, but when I wake up, I wake up tired, like I ran a marathon. That I still
Yeah,
need to sleep a little bit more.
yeah, I hear you on that one. I'm not a morning person by far.
Yeah, it's tough. It's really tough, and like, oh, I gotta let everyone know. I know I'll be still here.
I'm
Your
still here
brother
as well.
and Angel's here. Next
Just,
spring.
I'm just getting my order together.
Oh yeah, nice. Next spring they're gonna put me in a program. I'm going in a program where they're gonna try to cure, not cure, but try to control my PTSD. So they're gonna put me on the MDNA, which is ecstasy. They're gonna put me on a program where I'm gonna have to be taking this medicine.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
What,
and
what, what exactly is wrong?
it's there's some it's a whole. I have to do a show about it. There's stuff in my brain. I'm having issues with PTSD, so
Um,
it's really
um,
like
um, I've heard about it and I've seen it, but what exactly is PTSD, or what is the
it's
condition,
a
or like functionality of it?
it's a post traumatic stress disorder. We don't like to use the D so much because it's not. I don't consider it as a disorder. For me, I would change it to an I. PTSDI, which is post traumatic stress injury. It's an injury, and especially for me, it's a brain injury that I have that causes me to have night terrors. Has me screaming in the middle of the night at times, waking up, panic attacks, seizures.
Oh
Um,
wow.
yeah, it's a little rough for me at night sometimes. Like I don't have my cats are the only ones that sleep next to me. I don't have no one can sleep next to me because I'll end up choking them or killing them. Um, Kind of dangerous to other people if they sleep next to me. Nah, I'm kidding. Who knows? I don't know, but they're gonna put me on this medicine next spring. They're already getting in touch with the team. It's a small study. It's just only gonna be like a total, I think, of 4 or 5 patients that are gonna be in the study in the whole state of Connecticut, and I'm actually a candidate
Oh wow.
for the program, and I come with high recommendations from other doctors that are letting the that study know because this is going to be held in Yale University. Yale is where
Yeah.
the was it the Skull and Bones is from. Well, they're gonna be doing. That's where I'm going to be having my study done. And it's a study that I forgot how long it lasts. I think it's a few months that they're gonna have me on this medication, and I'm gonna be monitored. I'm still gonna be, doing my thing and stuff like that, but it's
Uh,
gonna be,
uh,
I'm gonna be on some trippy shit while
wow.
I'll come on live and I'll be like,
Yeah.
you know, and my mind, the way my mind is and the way I see things and hear things is only gonna amplify it even more. So in the springtime, so anytime I think in March, April, around that time frame, I'm be in that study. I can't wait. I've been looking forward to it. I actually have spoken to other doctors about it, and they were curious about it too.
Uh,
And they finally found a study that's going to be held, the very first study here in Connecticut.
all right. Sorry to interrupt your little
Woo!
announcement there of you being
What
in
you
a
ordered?
study for PTSD next year, or is it next year or next month?
In the spring. It'll be next year.
Oh, in the
Early.
spring of next year.
Yeah.
But yeah, basically, what I'm about to order, maybe more than what I should order in one night, but maybe I could save some for leftovers tomorrow. Basically, I'm ordering a Cantina Crispy Melt Taco Box. I upgraded my drink to a large. I upgraded the Cantina Taco to chicken instead of seasoned beef. It comes with a Chalupa Supreme and a crunchy taco, and also added a chicken quesadilla and a cheesy gordita crunch. But I upgraded the beef to chicken.
Wait, this is Taco Bell?
Yeah, this is Taco Bell. I'm
How
doing
much
the
did it come out to? That sounds more like $20.
yeah. This is Taco Bell. I'm ordering it through Postmates, but all the stuff that I said on here is what equates to the $20.
You see,
After the discount and that kind of stuff, and my savings, yeah.
nice. Well, I hope you enjoy it.
Cause yeah, this is Taco Bell, and all this stuff that I just listed is what equated to the $20. Where if you spend 20, you save five, and I can see where you're coming from because some people would think that just for those three items, especially with today's pricing, it would be like maybe 30 or
15 bucks.
40.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. But prices are getting. It's just like the prices are gonna go up more, man. It's just, I just wish that things would get better. That's all.
Yeah, but yeah, I could just save some of my food that I'll be getting for tomorrow.
Yeah, because the food you can save whatever's left over for tomorrow for
I'm gonna
lunch.
go to bed
Yeah,
and get a little tired. I have to go to work tomorrow.
what?
I have to go to bed. I gotta get up for work tomorrow.
All
So
right.
All right, Melissa. Well, thank you for coming
All
through.
right.
I
Good
appreciate it.
meeting you, Melissa. I hope you have a great night.
You have a great
you
night,
too.
and I hope you have a great day tomorrow at
Okay,
work.
sis, I'll see you.
All right. Peace out.
Okay.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night, Albie sister.
Yeah,
We'll see
that's
her.
why I kind of was when you told me about it. That's why I said about how that when I placed my order, maybe more than what I could handle or that kind of stuff because I knew that if to equate to the 20 to save the five, I would have to order like maybe two different kind of combo meals or like several different individual items.
Man, I said every order you make, it doesn't matter. It has to equal above 15 bucks in order for you to get the savings.
Yeah.
So usually the food comes around, with like whatever you order, it comes out to maybe like $16, right? But then they
Yeah.
add on the fee, which is like the taxes, which is an extra like 250 whatever, and the price comes out to like $19 for food. And then you got to tip the person because you always got to tip your driver, and you got to throw them a little money, and it come out to like $22 your food. It's like it's a lot of. It comes out to it's not. It's $20. But you still got to tip your drivers if they make it on time and stuff like that. I tip my driver. I don't know if I want to eat. I'm debating because I'm getting hungry, and I'm like,
Well, if you want to order something, maybe we could like make the remainder of the show into like an eating show if you are okay with that.
everybody y'all eating.
Yeah.
I'm about to go make myself a soup. That's what I'm gonna do. I have soup that I can make. I have a because I don't want to eat so heavy because it's already here. Like where you're at, Angel. What time is it? You what?
Right here in Arizona, it's 7:11 p.m.
Over here it's 10:11, so it's a little late for me to be eating heavy. So I'm just gonna make myself a minestrone soup. That's how I'm gonna make myself a nice minestrone soup, which is just it's high fiber soup. It's beans and pasta
Uh,
and stuff like that. Minestrone is really good. It's not so bad. I mean, I have like three different soups. I have minestrone, I have chicken noodle, and I have clam chowder. But I don't feel like eating clam chowder tonight. Minestrone is good. I mean, it's simple. I just heat it up and eat it up. It's just I don't want to eat too heavy because if I order out right now and I eat heavy, I'm not gonna sleep good tonight because my stomach for some reason I can only sleep on one side. I only can sleep on my left side. I can't sleep on my right side.
uh,
If I fall asleep on my right side and I ate something before I fell asleep, I'm in trouble because then I wake up with pain, like severe pain. So I have to sleep on my left side. And I hate sleeping on my left side. I'm not going to win. I won't win the battle. I just try to sleep as comfortable as I can. I have my cats, Nala and Tasha. They're sleeping right now. They sleep with
uh,
me. They sleep with me in the bed, and we're thinking about getting a third cat here. I'm thinking about getting a third cat. Don't know yet because like I'm thinking about getting a cat, but then I'm thinking about the memories of raising the cat and what I went through.
um,
Because
uh,
cats are sneaky.
but yeah, but if I not to say that I hate her or anything. I guess it's just I'm getting to the point now where I just either want to get a different kind of cat or get another one for her company because my cat spirit has been like trying to get in my food in recent months and she's also caused a lot of scratch marks on me.
Mm. You don't cut her nails?
I don't know how to without her trying to run away.
Oh, you know what you gotta do? You gotta wrap her
What?
up in a towel.
Oh, in the towel?
Yeah. You wrap them up in a towel. Like how you gonna dry them up? You wrap them up, and then the paws are out like this, and you wrap them up, and you cut the nails. You can cut them, and you can file them. They have a machine, or you can file them, or you could cut them. They have a thing. You just don't get the tendon inside. You can see it where you just need to cut a just and Yeah. Sometimes people put gel caps on the claws so they don't scratch. But yeah, like my cats, I don't cut their nails. They have nails. Like my cats gotten to the point where they respect me and I respect them, and they do not put their claws out on me at all. And the only time that they like my eldest one, like if I pick her up and I put her on my shoulder, then she'll to hang on, she'll claw my shirt. But other than that, my cats they never scratch me like that. Not intentional. Like mistake maybe, but like intentional no. Like my cats don't do that. They're so friendly, so nice. Like even when people like when I have like the maintenance people or people come over, like my cats are like so chilled. I think they're so chilled because I smoke them out. Like my cats are smoked out every night. Like I smoke a joint and I guess the smell of it, like the medicine, they could smell it, of course, and they get secondhand smoke. And then they're chilled cats. They're like really chilled out, mellow.
Um, I need to get some like advice on how to handle situations
I'll go
on
over there. I'll smoke. I'll go over there. I'll smoke out your cat.
what?
I'll go to Arizona. I'll smoke out your cat. Angel, give me 15 minutes. Where are you going? I'll be in the bathroom. I'm gonna hotbox your bathroom with your cat, and we're gonna have a talk. And she's gonna come out a different cat.
I mean, that would be. I don't know how to tame her. That's the thing.
Well, what you need to do is you need to play with her more.
Uh,
Meaning, you have to get the. Do you have the laser pen?
I do still have the laser pen.
Yeah, play with her with the laser pen. Play with her the string thing, so she could claw and stuff. She has too much energy. She's still a young cat. I had a young cat.
I mean, if she became like a couple years or out, like 3 to 4, I would probably have to hire that dude from the TV show My Cat from Hell. You know what show I'm talking about, or the
Yeah,
guy
I
I'm talking
know.
about, right?
With what's his name? I know who you're talking about. I seen his show. I know. I saw an episode with the girl and the cat. Like there's this lady. There were a couple, two ladies, and one of them, the cat would just claw the shit out of her, like claw her leg and everything. I'm like, oh hell no, my cat would never do that ever. To
So, so I need to play with my cat more, but
yeah,
also, how do I prevent her from eating any of my own food when she has food of her own already? Like, let's say if she has food in her bowl, but she still comes for some of my own food.
punch her in the face.
And nah,
Punch her in the face. I'm like, no. What you gotta do is you just gotta be strict with her. Your food is your food. Her food is her food. And in order to do that, is you make sure that she likes the food that she's eating.
uh, I guess I need to try out some different types of brands to see which one
Yeah,
she's gonna like the most.
don't switch so much brands on the cats because they do try to keep it to one brand and be consistent with that brand. Like what the one I use is the Purina Complete. It's a blue bag. Um, and my cats they love it. They eat it. I leave it out for them, and they have free range, meaning they could eat at any time that they want. I don't restrict my cats from eating. Anytime they want to go up to eat, they go up and eat it. Um, and it's good for them. It's good for their digestive system, and it's good for the hairballs. It has like a hairball control. Um, and um, give your cat some treats when she does good things. Temptations is great for treats. Reward her for good behavior, and for bad behavior, no, you don't reward her. You have to be strict with your cat. You have to not be strict like, you know, punch it or anything like that, even though I want to, but self control,
All
and
right. Okay. Yeah. Because I will be quite honest, and please, I don't want to be like hate or anything, but there was like one
no.
time where I like grabbed her tail and slammed her against the refrigerator in
kick,
my kitchen, and
kick
it
the
was just
kitty.
because it just like one of those situations for me where enough was enough.
Yeah, it's okay to be like with a tone, no, no is no, and that's it, and make sure she understands the no, and just be, you know kind of strict on that, and be heavy on that. Because with my cats, I had to tell them no, enough is enough, and it the memories that I have, I went through in the beginning. It was hard, and even a year into it was it's still a little tough, But now, man, they're lazy. They're sleeping. They're good. They're friendly. Like, it
Yeah.
just takes time. It takes time,
Yeah, it takes time learning and training, but also at the same time, since I'm like
But
still 1 year or more into
Angel,
having, well, yeah,
I told you you need a second cat
yeah, and that's what I'm thinking about, like having a second cat on days where I'm not at work to have
or
her have
company.
company to
Mm-hmm.
play with or like interact with. At least there will be someone here for my main cat to be because
Mm-hmm.
if I'm like gone, she may rummage through the house and try to step on things. She had stepped on my computer a few times on the keyboard, but it was because I forgot to close the top of my laptop before heading to work one day, and I seen
Mm-hmm.
like all these pop-up pages open, and and it looked like my cat was stepping on the keyboard. Thankfully, she didn't like urinate on it or anything, but she did like try to play with it. But I
You
think you'll
lucky.
get a second cat maybe sometime down the road or soon enough.
You lucky your cat didn't go shopping. Next thing you know, it's like, what is this? It's being shipped here to my house. It's like a whole new cat house for the cat.
Not to like be inappropriate or sound like anything, but just what you were saying about the cat shitting on my house or anything like that. Holy crap! And it's not in related to my cat. I'm like currently watching while and listening to you. I'm listening to you, but at the same time, I'm watching an episode of Cops on Pluto TV. And the reason I say holy crap is because there's an episode where they have the police unit or department here in Glendale on an episode, and it's the exact same area of that episode where I live now.
Oh, no way, for real?
For real.
Oh man, go outside, say hi.
Well, actually, it's not live.
No, I know.
It was from a couple seasons ago.
No, I know, just playing.
I
Say go
know.
outside, say hi.
But yeah, that's why I say holy crap and related to your cat shitting on my house kind of thing. Because when I like was like listening to you, and I kind of just was thinking about, holy shit, they were here.
Freaking cops. Oh yeah, but Angel, you need a second cat, man.
Yeah, probably by the end of this year or sometime next year is
And
when
your
I'm
cat,
gonna try.
she's already spayed, right?
Yeah.
Good. Um, the only thing is, she needs to play more. She needs a little bit more playtime. You need a more bonding with her, playing bonding. Playing with her, giving her treats, little stuff like that. It will make the cat more like little by little. It'll get them to be nicer. It will get them nicer. Like my cats already. I don't. I can say the word treats as loud as I can, and they would not move because they don't know that word. We know that what that word means, but they don't know what that word means. I use another word for their treats. And when I say that word, they wake up and they run because they know that they want that. Um, Things like that you could play with your cat, and
Yeah.
experiment what your cat's needs is and what she likes and what she dislikes. Female cats, they're not that hard and they will bond with you, but it's like she's young right now and she has a lot of energy, and if she doesn't have what she really likes, then she's gonna go after what you like,
Uh,
and that's your food. And
yeah.
she'll do bad things like trying to get in the garbage. She'll do like you think she's crazy, but it's just you just got to control that behavior, and it's not that hard. It's like it's hard because it takes time to correct, but when you do correct it's not a problem, you know. But I don't think your cat's gonna be the cat from hell. Like on the show, you imagine if
Yeah.
the dude has to come over. I'm like, oh man, this would be
I
a
mean,
special show.
I mean, unless if I just wanted him to wanted him here to meet him as a fan of his show, then I
Right?
could like pretend that my cat is from a cat from hell. But
What's his
I've
name
never seen
again?
I've never seen situations where people would submit like some type of application or anything for the for the to just meet the people they've always wanted, like the person submitting a idea of entrepreneurship to Shark Tank, where they are just there to meet the sharks. Because I think they go through a tedious process to make sure every single person that submits something online meets their criteria. If they need the help or need the money for their investment, or if they need the help from that dude with their cat from hell.
Hmm. You see, like I know, I forgot his first name. I know his last name is Galaxy. Galaxy. I just don't remember his first name. But I do know his show. I know I saw episode like the worst, like the top 5 worst cats he's ever had. Like holy moly, these cats! You would think these are the devil's cats. That's how bad they are. Like they want to kill you. Literally, like you better like the cat's like you better sleep with your one eye open because if you don't, I'm gonna mess you up while you're sleeping. And these cats will fight their owners while they're sleeping. Like imagine you sleeping right, and your
Yeah.
cat just comes full speed and start clawing you and start fighting with you on your head. That's crazy. No, see, that's not a cat. That's a monster. But I've dealt with monsters before. My mom had a cat. Well, she still has her. And this cat, she's like she's not friendly at all. She's only friendly to my mom and my dad. But like for other strangers, oh, she's not having it. She's kind of like very defensive, and you can't even get close to her because she starts like she'll swipe at you, like she'll try to claw you and try to bite you. I'm like, I told my mom, I was like, yo, if this cat doesn't like get her attitude adjusted in like 2 minutes, I'm gonna punch her in her face. I told my mom that, and mom was like, "Don't hit my cat." I was like, "Well, tell your cat not to be like threatening me because I'm about to punch it." I made my mom laugh. I was like, "Nah, she's just like that because she doesn't know you like that." I know, but I'm making her know out loud so she can hear that I'm gonna punch her in her face. Don't mean I'm gonna do it. I'm threatening you. That's what it's called, threat. And cats understand English. They know when you're talking. They know what you're saying. Don't think these pets that they don't understand what you're saying and you take them as stupid because they're not. They know everything that you say, everything you do. Like I'm pretty sure Spirit, she's nosy. Bless you.
Bless
She's
you.
she's
Thank
nosy.
you.
She's a nosy cat. She gets into things. Like things that she's not even supposed to be in. She gets into it. Like I know she has toys, but she needs different toys. You know, I don't think you ever got the cat tree for her.
The what?
A cat tree.
No, the cat tree, not yet. I do have cat treats for her, but not
No
the cat tree, like
cat
the one
tree.
that you showed me that
Oh.
some earlier this year.
Mm-hmm.
When you showed me all the things you had for your cat. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
I
Oh,
don't
I have
have
it right
the
here. You see it right here?
yeah,
There's the cat tree
yeah.
here. I might. This is it's in the inside and outside because I have it in the window, so you can see it up there. It's crinkled in the curtain. That's because the other part of the cat tree is on the other side of the window. So my cats look outside. They sunbathe out there in the morning and stuff. And then I have half of the cat tree inside of my on this side. So when they're up, they'll come and they'll be on the show. They'll sit on top of here. The little one, she'll sit up here and she'll be part of the show. That's for the future. Right now she's sleeping, so she ain't part of the show. She ain't gonna be part of the show tonight because I've been on for 2 hours now, and she's sleeping. She's like, finally, you're back on and you're talking. Because every time I talk, they fall asleep. I put people to sleep with my voice. I get people relaxed, and my cats get really relaxed and they fall asleep. So, and not only my cats, but I'll be and other people. They listen to me. They like to listen to me and listen to my voice, and then they fall asleep, and then they knock out. They're like, "Oh yeah, we watch your show. I just put it on and I listen to you and I fall asleep." I'm like, "Damn, was that bad?" It's like, "No, no, no disrespect. It's just your voice is very calming, and we we fall asleep easily." Oh, that's pretty cool. I'm like, but I'm thinking about getting a third cat.
Yeah, I need to get a second cat for days that I'm like out of the house at work or doing something to where my cat can have company. But also, it's like you said, experiment with her, like to get her different kinds of toys, see which one she likes playing with, and switch it up, and also until I know for sure which kind of food she likes because I've like tried like three different brands, but I just don't know which one she likes the most out of the
I
three I've tried so far.
the one I use, the one I use is Purina Complete. It's a blue bag. You can find it at Amazon. They have it on Amazon. It's the Purina Complete cat food. Um, it's that's what I use, and my cats love it. Both of them, they eat it. They like eating it, and I don't have no problems with it. I mean, my cats are happy, so they chilled out. My cats are so spoiled. Like if I could get the camera and turn it over, my cats have taken over my bed. Like I have to ask permission to lay down in my bed just to be nice. But like now, like, can you please move? I need you. I want to lay down. And then she'll get up, she'll stretch, and then she'll move. She'll move to the other side of the bed, and then because the left side of the bed is my side, the right side of the bed is their side, and they both sleep on the right side. But Nala lately has been sleeping on my side. For some reason, she's been sleeping on my side. She likes my scent. She likes laying where I sleep. Now, does your cat sleep with you, Angel? Oh, Angel's not there. I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure Spirit sleeps with them. Um, back Angel.
Yep.
Oh, I was saying, does Spirit sleep with you?
Nah, she sleeps either on my couch or in her own little hiding area because she's found her own hiding area in my house since I moved here.
Okay, all right. She definitely needs a cat tree.
I've been wanting to get a cat bed for a while, but
If you
I just
see if you have a cat tree, she sleeps on the cat tree
yeah, I need to get a cat tree soon.
because because the height of it is so high. Like the ones I got, they're high. So when they like to sleep on the top, so they could look downwards, because their prey is usually on the ground. But if they're up above, they feel safe. Right now, your cat doesn't have a like. She has a safe spot, but she needs something high to feel safe. To be like cats, they're weird like that. But
Yeah, cause yeah, when you think of something high, you would think that it would be like scary for any animal. But some animals that don't have wings, like a cat, are like used to high places. But it's all about making sure they get down safely.
yeah, no, and they get down safely. Like this cat tree, it's so easy to get up and down for them and stuff, and you'll never have and then it has the scratching post so they can scratch. You see the white part of it
Yeah.
right here? That's a scratching post. That's where they claw
Uh,
their nails in there. Like that's throughout the whole thing. That you're only seeing one part of the cat tree. This cat tree's big. It's a big monster, and it's not that it wasn't that expensive, and I was happy that I found it because my cats love it. They love going on it in the morning. They lay on it. They sleep out. They sleep up there in the morning, and they get the sun because they like to sunbathe. One will lay down, and the other one will lay on the cat tree. And you'll have people outside. Sometimes I hear them saying, "Oh, good morning. How you doing?" I'm like, I'm trying to sleep. I'm like, I don't want to hear you saying good morning to my cats. No, but I said they could do that. Like the people don't bother. They're not too loud, so they don't bother me so much. But my cats, they get a lot of attention on the window from people. My cats have their own little fan club here in my building.
Uh,
Yeah,
yeah, because like I said, she has slept on like my couch. She slept on my reclining chair, and but I want something that she can sleep in like every single night. And it sounds like a cat tree may be it.
yeah, yeah. If she's not sleeping with you, then she's definitely like will be more comfortable because she's independent. Bless you. Um,
Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Did you freeze up again, Rick? Do you think Rick grows up again, Albert?
Yeah.
It really relieves that pressure, so that way it'll
Um,
limit
hey
her.
Rick, you froze for like a quick minute there, so I didn't hear what you were saying when I sneezed.
Oh, I was saying that the cat trees was good right now. Is like the scratching post where they could claw, they put the nails in and scratch. That helps relieve a lot of their stress and their anxiety. Like by scratching, that's what helps. Like release that energy. So when they're able to do that, then they don't want to scratch you. They're gonna want to scratch the scratch post.
Ah,
So
yeah.
that's something that you need to get.
So the cat tree that you have has a scratching post
Hmm.
for the cat to scratch on, so that way it has the scratching thing that the cat can without scratching me.
Yep.
Ah,
It has also the on the poles. They have the scratching. The it's the rope where they claw on that, and that helps with their nails, and like they it really helps release that tension of wanting to like scratch you. They rather scratch the scratch post, and it makes it makes them feel better. To be honest with you, it releases a lot of their stress when they do that. So I think that's something that's definitely that you're gonna have to put on on your list. I could possibly look on Amazon and see where it's at. It should be on my list. And what I'll do is I could probably do you still have Zoom?
yeah, I still have and use Zoom.
Okay, I think I can send it to you through Zoom because I think you still, yeah,
Yeah,
I do have you
yeah.
on Zoom.
Yeah, send me
So
your wish list link or
I'll
whatever it
send
is.
you. Let me see if I could bring it up because I have it. It's on my lists. I have previous purchases. But I could go and check bro my account, my orders. And then I could see how much it is now. I just gotta go and find it. I bought a lot of stuff. Cat things and not the cats, but I'm gonna put it what's 2021, put it to 2020. All the things that I bought. Man, I got when did I buy the cat trees? Did I buy I didn't buy in 2020. I bought in 2021. I think I bought it this year, if I'm not mistaken. Because these are new cat trees. I bought two cat trees. Two of the same. And the reason why I got them the same is because I like the durability of it and I like the height of it. And they're very good and sturdy and my cats love them. Love the cat tree. And I'm like I just ordered two of them. They were like 80 something dollars. Like $88. Oh, here it is. Hold on. Just found it. I bought it in April. Two purchases. It's $81.89. Hold on, let me see if I can show it to you. Shoot. Let's see how I do this. Share screen. Um, let me see. Amazon share. All right. You watching? Okay. You see
Yeah,
this, Angel?
yeah, I see it.
This is it. Look at the cats.
Oh
See
wow.
how high it goes from the bottom?
How high?
That's cat tree. Um, Look at that. And I got two of them. You see the post? You see
Yeah.
the rope? That's the scratch where they scratch their nails.
Ah.
They scratch there and they scratch on the top, like on the top side where my cursor is, and then up on the top where she's at. You see there? They
Yeah.
scratch that, and that's how they scratch their nails. And it has a little hiding space where they could go inside. One in the bottom, and then one in the middle, and then they have a one little post here, and then on the top there's another the top post where she could post up on the top. All this is $82.
Oh
Uh,
wow.
It has a 4.5 star ratings. For me, I give it 5 stars. It's not hard to put together, but it does require some time to put it together.
So assembly is required.
Assembly is required, but it's not hard. It comes with everything you need.
So it's pretty simple and easy to put together.
It's gonna take you some time, and it comes with everything that you need. Everything you need to put it together. You don't
All
need
right.
any
Okay. Cool.
tools.
But it's pretty simple. But it's no like 1, 2, 3 kind of thing, right?
Nah, it's gonna take you some time to put it together. But look at the colors. They have
All
it in
right. Cool.
brown.
Yeah.
They have it like a cream color, and then they have it in this like a that's like a gray color, I guess.
The gray one kind of looks like a castle kind of color.
Yeah, it's like look at the gray.
Yeah, I see it. It's kind of like a castle kind of color.
Mm-hmm. That's nice. See, I got them in brown. I got two brown ones. I got this one, um, brown. So I got this color. So I got the brown. It's good. And then this is the beige. Uh, I don't know. It looks kind of like lemon. Like I don't know. I think this gray one looks really nice. It does looks very royal, and it's pretty tall, 67 inches high. It's 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 tall, and my cats, both of them, they love it, and they sleep on it at night. The My oldest cat, when I get to bed, she'll get off the bed because she already slept on the bed, and she'll go and she'll sleep on the cat tree in the living room, and she'll post up there the whole night in the living room. And then the little one, she sleeps with me at night, and then like around 3 in the morning, she'll go over to the living room, and then she'll sleep on a chair that I have in the living room,
Ah.
or she'll come on the cat tree up here. She'll come up around 5 in the morning. They both of them are by the window waiting for the sun to come out.
But how I know you gave me some suggestions or the ideas of knowing which food my cat will like, giving her treats when appropriate, and playing with her more, and getting possibly a second cat and a cat tree and that kind of stuff. But what do I do, or how can I prevent my cat from stepping on my computer when I'm at home? So, like, let's say if I'm in the
You got to
midst
put the
of
computer away. You have to put the computer away because you got to remember they're in control. Once you're not there, they're in control. This is their world. Now
uh,
they don't think of it as your world. They think of it that they're in their world, and they got a nice little toy where they can put their little paws on, and you gotta let them know. No, you can't do that. But you have to also be preventive and prevent stuff like that from happening. And the only way you can do that is putting away your laptop. You see, they have the indoor cat. I don't have the. This is the Purina cat chow, but I
Yeah.
have the. You see, they have the indoor. I have the complete.
The blue one.
Yeah, the blue bag. You see, that's a green bag. I have
Yeah.
the blue. I have the blue bag. The blue bag, man. My cats love it. Love it. Once you find something they love, stick to it. You could keep that food for the rest of their life, and they always like it. You see here, I have the gentle purple. No, it's the blue bag. I don't even think they have it on Amazon because I had to order it from somewhere else because they didn't have it on Amazon. You're looking at cat food. This is what the show has turned into. It has turned into cat food. Yeah. You see. Wait a minute. My cats, they don't like this. They don't like the smushy stuff. They like the wet food, like the Purina wet food, and they like
You
to
mean like
they lick
you,
the gravy, but they don't eat the meat so much. Like this here,
the wet food? You're talking about the stuff in
here,
the can?
right here, Fancy Feast gravy lovers. This is what I have for my cats,
Ah.
and they don't have a price. Of course, they don't. um, because fancy. They love the gravy, but then at the end they'll leave the meat behind. I'm like, you have to eat the meat too, and then they'll come back later and they'll eat the meat. Um, Let me see something. Um, we got Purina. I'm trying to see if they have the bag. Oh, here it is. But
Ah.
it's this is
And
small.
it's pretty small.
No, this is a small box, but this is just to let you know the color. Cause I got a big
Ah.
bag. I got a big bag. See, with my cats, I have two cats. That box will last maybe a few days. It's just too little. It's just a one little box.
How long does like your big bag last you, on average?
Shoot, it'll last me the whole month, maybe 2 months.
The reason why I'm asking is because I'm
Oh, here, look, 25-pound bag.
oh,
They got it right here. You see, but they don't have a price on it.
out of stock
Uh,
maybe.
but this right here, this bag, you see, Singer new kibble blend. That's how it looks like.
Yeah.
The food. It has high quality protein, healthy carbs, essential fatty acids, 25 vitamins and minerals. It's all balanced for all cats, for all ages. So it's a whole complete. And this is what I feed my cat, and they love it.
Oh, and I found it too. It looks like the one that I'm looking at. It has four bags, but each bag is three and a quarter pounds or one fourth because each bag is 3.15 pounds. But it looks like the box I would get would have four bags of them, but that may be enough for the time being, since I just have one cat for right now.
Yeah, you have one cat, so you need to. You see, like for me, I need to get like a higher poundage because
You
I
have
have more.
two and going
Yeah,
on to three, maybe.
yeah, I have two mouths to feed, and they both eat. And I'm just checking out the prices while I'm here because since I'm looking at cat stuff, might as well.
I'll give the complete a try myself then. Cause yeah, I mean, I'm not
Before
saying that may not be something that.
Angel, before you buy a big bag or anything, buy a small one. Buy a small one and try it first. Try it to see how she likes it and what she eats. She'll eat it. Let me see if it's on here. No, I gotta go back. Um, get a small bag. See, that's a 25 pound. Maybe that box.
Because
This
the 1 and 1.2 pound bag,
this
because
is the
that
one.
may be the smallest that they have on Amazon here.
Yeah, this one right here, the 18 ounces, the 1.12 is 13.95.
Because what I'm looking at is the I don't know how many ounces it is for the bag. I'm looking at the 50.4 ounce bag, which is equivalent to 3.15 pounds. But I get four bags of them in the listing on Amazon for 22.72.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But like you said, get the small one, or maybe just get a individual bag just to see how she likes it.
Yeah, and sometimes what you could do is like you blend their food, right? So like the food they're eating now, you start blending it with the new food. And then you put like a 3 to 1 ratio. And then you go to a 2-1 ratio, which you're taking away of the old food and just leaving the one of the new and two of the old, and then you go to 1-on-1 ratio, and then you start bringing it up 2-to-1 on the new and one of the old, and then that's how you get them adjusted to the new food. And then you could also put a little bit of the wet food into the cat food. Some cats they love it. They'll eat it up. Does your cat love some wet food?
I haven't tried that yet, believe it or not.
Like my cats love fancy feasts, but they're into this. The one I showed you, the cans. Let me find him. The gravy lovers. See, my cat loves this. The gravy lover. This is the salmon and soul feast. They have a case. Where see the gravy lovers. No, there's a case. I just saw it, so I know it's here. Let's see. Where is it? I just literally just saw it. I literally just saw it earlier.
Uh,
I think it's somewhere around here because
you just saw it, but now you can't find it.
yeah, I can't find it. I'm like shit. Now we're talking about it, and I can't
That
find
could
it. But
that
it's here.
happened.
Look, they have the cans and stuff, but that's not the price. That's like 30
No,
cans, but that's not it. It's a box. See the chicken.
it's
Oh, my
it's
cat.
a box with the individual cans or smaller portions, right?
They're the no because they bring four each. For it's like 12 cans or so. But this one here, the chicken feast, my cats love it. Love it. They love that one. You see the chicken feast and they love that. I was just looking for the box, but I see
Now you can't
everything else.
find it.
Now I
Oh,
see
you found
everything
it?
else. The ones that I was couldn't find, they're everywhere. The one now I'm looking for,
Have you thought about maybe going back a page or two, or have you already done that?
no, I did it from the beginning. It just happens. It happens.
I
It's
love
just
you, man, and I
it's
miss
doing its
you.
thing. See, I go back to number one. Let's see if it's back at number one. Um,
Because there's the other dried
have
food like
the
Friskies, but you're talking about the fancy feast in a box, right?
yeah, they comes with it's a variety, so it's kind of like
Oh, a variety
no,
pack
not
like the
that.
Frito chips.
Yeah, it comes three different blends of meat, four cans each, which comes out to 12 cans. I just don't see it. I saw it. I just I circled it. I was like, oh, that's what I have for my cats. And now I don't see it at all. I'm like, well, I saw it earlier. I saw the box and
Well, I think
everything.
it was when you were looking at the Purina food when you were looking for the complete.
Yeah, that's what I was doing. But then I circled back around and now I can't find it. But uh, it is okay. It's okay. Yeah, I can't find it. I can't find it. But I know I did. You can go back and see on the
Yeah, I'm
store.
pretty sure that I can go back or maybe look it up myself
Yeah, my
because
cat.
I saw it myself, but we weren't like looking at it at the time
Yeah, we
when we
weren't
were
focused on
looking
that.
at the Purina complete.
Yeah, we were focused because I look at you see the cans individual. They're here, and
Yeah.
man, my cats they love this because this has the gravy, and for some reason, cats love gravy. They really do. They all these gravy lovers like this one here, chicken and beef. Oh man, they
Um, and you said it was a box, and it was like three different varieties, four cans each, which is a total of 12, right?
yeah. See, I can't
Because yeah,
find
I'm
it.
looking myself, and I see a 24 pack with like three different varieties or four,
Is it
but
24?
you said 12, and
Is it
I don't
12?
know exactly if yours is a
Let
12
me
pack or a
see.
24 pack.
It might be 24. I might have gotten the number wrong. I'm going backwards. So
Um, let me screen share for a quick minute to
yeah,
like show you what I
yeah.
look for.
Let me dump this out. All right, go for it.
All right, I'm ready. You're talking about this one,
There
right?
you go. Yeah, there you go. It's 24. You see, $18.
Yeah, and there's the turkey feast, the chicken feast, and
Mm.
the beef feast. But
Oh,
this variety pack comes with cans
yeah, eight.
per variety, which
Yeah,
equates to the 24 here.
yeah. That's it. That's the one. That's the one.
If there was like a smaller like pack with four in this kind of style, I would because I'm trying to go based upon your advice of like trying a smaller pack of the complete to see if my cat will
See
like
that
it.
right
And
there? I give my cat. My cat. I could show it to you. I'll show you tomorrow. I could put. Look, I'm gonna feed my cat. Watch. And I put the can, and you see how crazy they get. And when they start eating, they go straight for it, and they start licking it, and they start eating it. And they just don't eat all the meat because they save the meat for later, and then they come back and they eat it.
here's this poultry and beef variety pack,
Yeah,
30
but that's like
cans.
more like grounded meat.
Yeah, it's not necessarily like the gravy one,
Oh,
like the one that you serve your cats.
yeah, they love gravy. Ooh, gravy lovers. Just don't give your cat like weird shit like cheese and stuff. You don't want the cat having like farts all night.
Well, say that to the my cat who tried to eat my pizza one night. Yeah, she did nibble on it, but I caught her and I did notice a few bite marks on one of my pieces of pizza one night, but she didn't like stink up the house.
Oh Lord, get a cat.
I'm pretty sure she got some cheese system the night she tried to eat my pizza.
I mean, they do have cheese for cats, like cheese, like within their food. See, there's another one right there. Look, oh, that's the same case. Oh, saying the fancy feast, but $18 for 24 cans. How much that comes out to a can? Let me check on
I
that.
think it comes like less than 50 or 75 cents per can since there's 24 and it's
Uh-huh.
$18 for the entire double dozen.
Let's see.
Oh, excuse me.
75 cents a can.
I was spot on.
75 cents. It's actually not bad. You think about it.
Nah, it's actually not bad once you
Because when
think
they sell
about
them
it.
individual, they're a dollar.
Um, yeah,
When you buy them individual, like in the stores, it's like a dollar. But if you buy it in a case, it's like 75 cents each. You see, they have the seafood one. They have all different
yeah.
types of food. It's
Yeah,
just,
melodies, but
I
yeah,
don't need
but
some
try,
sauce.
if all have like most types of cats love gravy, I think mine would like it as well.
Yeah, she'll be happy. If you feed her that, she's gonna be happy with you. She's like, man, I shouldn't scratch him. He's treating me so nice. Meow, motherfucker. Now rub my belly.
And let me show you what I was looking at in terms of other cat food when we were going over it. Because basically, I clicked on cats, and then I clicked on food right here, and then I clicked on dry food because that's what we were looking at first.
Mhm.
And with the in the first page of within the first couple pages, I found the complete this one right
There
here.
it is.
But this is a pack of
That's a 15
four.
pack.
Yeah, it's a four pack with all four bags being 3.15 pounds each, and it's
Okay.
22.72. So so meaning that four of these bags would come in the like box for the
Yep.
price. But you suggested
Yep.
to go with the smaller one, and I don't know exactly if there's any
See,
like
that will last you a while.
it would,
See, that's
but
one pack. You see, if you buy one pack, it's how much was it? Three something. Go down. Oh, right there.
5.99.
5.99. You see, that's just one bag. That's a small one. So that was just like to test it to see if she likes it and stuff. You see, it has hearts on it. It's so
Yeah.
cute. The food is so cute, and it has all the nutrients, all the like the needs for the cat. To be healthy. And 5.99
It's not
can't go
bad for
wrong.
just an individual bag.
Yeah, one little
I'll
bag.
be quite honest. I would always either purchase my cat food at my local grocery store or at Walmart, and their bags like run anywhere from maybe $7 to $10 just for this kind of size, and the bigger sizes run from like 15 to 20.
Shoot. So those are the foods that I feed my babies. I just feed that the dry food, and then the wet food I give them to them um twice a week. Um Twice a week, and but the thing is that you have one cat, so it's
Yeah,
like
I only have one.
you see the cans we were showing you. I showed you
Yeah.
there. You see, there's 24 cans, right? You
Yep.
could you could stretch that to 48 meals, meaning you could only give your cat half a can. Don't give her the whole can. Just give her half
Yeah.
of it. Save the can. They have a they sell it. The covers that you put on the lid,
I
like the
need to
lids for
look
the
into
cans.
maybe getting a cover to keep the freshness of
Yeah,
the wet cat food.
yeah. You keep it fresh. They sell a cover. You close it and you put it in the fridge, or you just put it away somewhere, and the next day you serve her the other half. So with one can, you get two feedings. Because you got to remember their wet food treat. Don't treat it as food for them. Treat it more as a treat for doing good behavior. The dry food is their main food. The dry
Yeah,
food is their go-to food. That's the food they're supposed to be eating every day. That's the food that it's always going to be there for them. Twice a week, or two times, two, three times, or four times, because you have it. You have to split the cans. But I don't, because I give half and half of one can.
but since I only have one,
Yeah,
I could split the
yeah.
can.
So in
But
reality, if you're thinking about it, Angel, those $18 stretched you out even more, because from 24 cans you could get 48 servings.
yeah,
And that's amazing. And that'll save you money, for food, cat food. If you start thinking about saving money for a cat, with cat food and stuff, so that you could still have money for yourself. That's a trick that I do for myself. One can, two cats. Wait, that sounds like a nasty. Isn't that a nasty thing they had on YouTube? The two girls in one cup. Nasty. Um,
um, I don't
I,
know. I have to look into that.
no, don't look into it. It's disgusting. But
I
two
just
cats,
don't know what you're talking about.
don't do it. Two cats, one can is for me. It's fine.
But
It's worth it. That's how I spread it. But if you only have one cat, don't give her the whole can, because you're overfeeding the cat.
uh,
Half of the can, half half, and that's it.
I swear to God, Rick, you now made me interested to see that video or whatever it is that you were talking about.
No,
Now I need to see it. Now I need to see it.
no, I'll be telling no. Two girls in one cup. No, it's disgusting. It's they poop on a cup. That's disgusting. I just I, don't scar your memory. It's like two cats in one can. Meow. Like, I think it comes out much. Let me see, 48 divided by 20. Yeah, it really comes out to like 50 cents. If you think
Oh
about it,
wow.
if you do it that way, it comes out cheaper. Like, it's cheaper to feed the cat, but then the cat has quality food, and you don't have to worry about like running out of food for the cat, especially on a struggling budget. That's how I learned
Uh,
with my cats how to keep
uh,
myself on a budget, is buy their food. And
hey, YouTube searched it and I just looked at the thumbnails. But after looking at the thumbnails, yeah, I'm not gonna watch it because the thumbnails kind of reveal everything to me to where it may be too weird for my liking.
you said you wanted to. I'm
Well,
like,
you made me
no.
interested there,
I'm like,
Rick.
no. I'm telling you, no, 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 don't do it. It's like, now you found out, you're like, no, thank you. Yeah, because it's disgusting. It really is. I
Why,
heard
thank
some
you,
people from
man.
it. It's just, you don't want that in your mind. But the cats, you gotta know their food habits, and how often do you feed your cat?
Um, I probably refill her food bowl once every other day, or depending on how hungry she is, she could like devour her entire bowl in one sitting.
Okay. See, you have your cat on a schedule. schedule eating. My my cats are more free range. Like I said, free range. Food out for them. They have it on a storage container that has the food that comes out, and then they can eat, and then gravity will bring the food downwards, so they'll continue to have food. Um, I usually put that for them because they don't overeat. Like they eat when they need to eat or they want to eat, but they go snack on that. They snack on the dry food, and then when they good and they're always good, but when I feel like they deserve something good, as a reward, I give them their canned food, and I split it into two, and then they really enjoy it, especially the gravy. They love the gravy. Um, yeah, there's a couple of cats out here where I live. There's about seven of them, seven, eight of them. Once in a while, I'll throw out some, I'll throw some food at them, just just to feed them, not for them to get attached to me or anything like that, but just to feed them. I'll have the lady. There's a lady that actually watches after them, and then I'll be like, "Here's some extra cans if you want to give it to the cats." Oh, thank you. So I got a box there that I'm gonna give her for Thanksgiving for the cats. So the cats outside can have a good Thanksgiving meal. I have a box there. I think of 24 cans, and I want her to do a nice little meal for the cats, so they all could eat um a nice meal for Thanksgiving. Wow, Thanksgiving is like right around the corner. I was just celebrating the Day of the Dead, and I
Um, here's a question that but probably that you probably may want to answer. But yeah, Thanksgiving is right around the corner. But why do a lot of people think the holiday season only consists of Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's? When, in my opinion, the holiday season starts on Halloween or the month of Halloween or the day of, because 1 month after Halloween is Thanksgiving, 1 month after Thanksgiving is Christmas, and then 1 week after Christmas is New Year's, and then that like 2 to 3 month time span, we have like four different holidays
no
in that
man, you
period of
missed out.
time.
You missed out on the best holiday, my birthday in January.
Oh yeah, sorry.
There you go. You have my birthday in January, and then you have Valentine's Day in February. So, and then you get ready for like Easter, all that. It's like I feel like it's a simulation we live in, right?
Yeah.
And we have to obey these rules that are set for us. And in order a way to get through life, you have to go through these rules and get through what we're going through. It's like I don't know. I just feel like everything's on repeat. Every year's the same thing. It's just different action, different just time frame, but the same bullshit.
Mm.
Because in our minds, that's how they control our minds. That's how they control our feelings. Halloween scare you, "Rrr." And then you know Thanksgiving. Who knows the true Thanksgiving? Because I think it's all full of shit. To be honest with you, they killed so many Indians that how can you celebrate a meal of millions of indigenous Indians that this country murdered, and yet I'm supposed to celebrate that? Like, okay, um, I don't know. There's so many things that like this country's is such a mess up. It's such a fuck up, and the indigenous people are the ones that really took it the hardest. and yet this country is not theirs. It just blows my mind. It really does. And the indigenous people are the ones that are really struggling, like really, really struggling, and yet very little help. You know, but it feels like a setup. It feels like a game. I feel like I'm in a simulation. And I actually told my doctor, like, this is crazy. I was talking with her, and I told her I feel like Neo from the Matrix. She asked me why. I go, you see all these pills that I take, and how they just trying to like keep my mind like where it's at, and just keep me like loopy. I'm like, I just need to get one medication. That's all I need. And it might be that one ecstasy study, with the MDNA. And once I get into that and get into that program, and I could see the difference between now and how I am compared to how it will be in spring. And that's the only comparisons I could do, document it through YouTube and document my experience. I'm definitely going to document that experience. So I'll let you go. I'll let everyone know. It's like, yo, I just took a freaking Molly. I'm like, what? Yeah. So let's get, like, let's see what it does to me, and document it. I'm not doing it for to get the high and anything. I want it to really help me with my PTSD and really control that side of me that triggers other things from happening. That's what I would like. The high part and stuff, and the trippy part. It happens. It happens. I mean, I'll document the experience myself and how I feel with that experience. I'm pretty sure that's what they're gonna want me to document because I'm gonna be a part of a study. It's not like it's not like the study's like, oh yeah, here's all the medicine. That's it. No, I have to document my experiences. I have to relay how I feel and talk about it and go through um the psychiatric review of it, um like talking about it and continuing on the medicine and stuff like that it's a process. They're just starting this program to figure out if this medicine would be good for individuals who suffer like how I am with my PTSD and with other things. So this is just it's a big test, as a test, but it's like a test for Alzheimer's, or a test for cancer, or a test for, all different types of things. Like right now with the vaccine, same shit. It's like all a test. So I'm kind of like a little guinea pig in this test, but it's ecstasy. So I'm kind of like, okay, I know what ecstasy is and what it does. I wanted to see how it is under a controlled study. And that's what it is. This is going to be under a controlled study. And I hope it makes me feel good. I hope it makes me feel great. I hope I hope to see colorful rainbows, and I hope to see good things, happy things. That's the only what I could wish for. Don't mean it's going to come true, but it's something that can happen. I don't think anybody has been to ecstasy. I don't think Albie has. Angel, I don't think so.
Nah, I've never had it. I know what it is, but I've never had it.
I know what it is, but I never had it myself either.
Cause ecstasy is a type of drug, right?
It's ecstasy is a Molly, I think. It's in this form under the trial. Um, It's under a weird name, but it's ecstasy. It is. It's like dropping acid. It's like, what does it do to the brain? They're gonna have me. They're gonna put these things in my brain. Okay, they're gonna put it all around my brain, wires, and I'm gonna wear this. Like, I'm gonna look like Darth Vader. Okay, with this thing in my chest, and they're gonna monitor my brain, like, while I'm on the medicine, to see how my brain reacts. How is it stimulating certain things? Is it preventing me from having PTSD moments? Am I, not gonna have a seizure? Am I gonna wake up like, it's weird. It's all weird. And I gotta get the answers, and I'm finally gonna get answers. And I'm gonna be part of the first study. I'm so happy. I'm just so happy because they told me I came highly recommended from other doctors. They talked about me. Oh, you got the food? Hell yeah!
It wasn't. There was a bit of a delay, but I waited for them.
Which is that one?
This, I believe, is the cantina taco.
Okay. Enjoy. Buen provecho. But yeah, it's supposed to be very helpful. From what I heard in other studies and stuff like that, this medicine is supposed to be the medicine that helps with the PTSD and stuff. And yeah, see, we gotta see. We'll figure it out because I'm gonna document it. I'll be documenting it on here. I'll probably have a personal log, documenting my experiences with that medicine, and what has changed, what has not changed. Give my opinion. That's what they want. They want an honest opinion, and I'm one of the ones that's the most honest, and not only the most honest, but that would give a great opinion on medicine. Um, Even if it's experimental, you know what I mean? I'm gonna die one day, you know? Yeah, I can't live forever. It's not gonna happen. But through my study, if someone else can live longer and a happier and a better life, then I'm proud of myself for going through the study.
You know, um, I wish that there was a study for more understanding people with autism, ADHD,
Oh,
and that kind of stuff.
I agree. I agree, Angel. I agree. They should have more into that in every state, in every city. Autism is not selected, it's everywhere.
Yeah.
You know? People make it, oh, it's only certain. No. There's a lot of people that have autism. You go down in Florida. Florida, man, has a lot of artistic kids there, and it's just the thing with artistic kids, it's very silent, you know what I mean? Artistic doesn't speak. It doesn't really talk. Like, it doesn't, it's like, it sucks because, like, I hate the part of being separated, like putting it into a category, you know? I
Mhm.
think, like, even if you're artistic or not, you should still be a part of, you know? And a
Yeah.
lot of people are not like that. A lot of people are selfish and they only think about themselves. And they're rude to people who are artistic, and people don't have the patience to hear you talk the way you talk. And then people get mad. And it just shows their inner evil, their inner side, you know?
Yeah.
Oh god, man. People need to have patience. You don't like you don't just people just I don't know, they're just rude. They can be very rude and nasty. And not knowing, but they could just be so cruel. Let me check, see what time my appointment is tomorrow.
Hmm.
Someone's getting pulled over because they be taking that stop sign. That's why people don't know how to stop at the stop sign.
No.
Like, how the hell? That's how you got run over, right, Angel?
Yep. Back in 2019.
Yeah,
Yep.
dude got ran over. Motherfucker don't know how to stop at the fucking stop sign.
I've had a couple close calls in recent months, but luckily none of them had involved any type of actual injury. But it's just that when I was in the midst of crossing and there was a car coming at the exact same time as we were, but none of us was at our precise destination. The car had to pull a fast stop to allow me to get by, and and there has been a few cars that were in like a turning lane that almost tried to hit me, but I was lucky enough to not have that happen.
That's fucking nuts.
Yeah, some people don't know how to allow a bicyclist or a pedestrian the right of way or anything like that.
That's crazy because you're supposed to have the right of way. Like, and bikes, you can get injured so easy in bikes, man.
Yep.
I would take one slip, and you could be flying over the handle rails. So you could be flying over the bell. You could hurt yourself very bad.
Yep.
Let me check, see what time my appointment is tomorrow. And the dude that's actually doing the research, he seems like a pretty cool dude. He's doing it off of Yale, so that means I have to go to Yale University and be a part of that program. Let's see, tomorrow, 9 o'clock. Okay, my appointment's at 9. All right, I'll wake up at 8. We've still got time. I could probably stay for a little bit longer if you guys are willing. We'll go for another half hour.
You're gonna go for another half hour before you end it.
Yeah, so that way
Um,
it'll be a nice little, 3.5 hours.
I already ate two of the five items that I got. Um,
Damn, what you ate?
I got the cantina combo, which included the cantina.
Mm,
Now let me look up my order just to make sure I know everything.
okay. Shit sounds good. You make me hungry. I'm not gonna order because it's so late. But
Yeah, basically, it was the Cantina Crispy Melt Taco Box, a chicken quesadilla, and a gordita, cheesy gordita crunch. But I basically upgraded it from the seasoned beef version to the chicken version. And the Cantina Crispy Melt Box consisted of a medium drink, but I upgraded it to a large a Cantina crispy melt taco, a seasoned beef taco, uh, um, uh, um, or a regular crunchy taco, and a chalupa supreme. But I upgrade the crispy melt taco from seasoned beef to chicken, and I upgrade the crunchy taco from seasoned beef to chicken as well. The Chalupa Supreme didn't have any upgrade options, so that one was just seasoned beef. But yeah, I ordered all that through the Postmates app, and I already finished off the Cantina Crispy Taco, and I believe I had the Chalupa Supreme.
All right. I had a question. Do they have
Yeah,
any? Do they have any Mexi? Do they have any Mexi melt?
the Mexi Melts here.
Yeah, because they don't have them up here in Connecticut.
I the think other places may have it, but I don't know if the Taco Bell here in Arizona does.
Oh, you see, my Taco Bell here up here, they don't have it. Both of them, they don't have the Mexi melt, and that was my favorite. When I used to order from Taco Bell, I used to always order me two Mexi melts. I used to get me the nachos supreme, and I get the two Mexi melts and a cinnamon twist. That was it. Now I don't even they have this nacho supreme anymore.
They have the Nachos Belgrande here in Arizona still,
Mhm.
but I know various locations don't have all the items that like all locations do.
No, they cut back a lot. Like a lot of the food shortage and shit. But like the nachos, they didn't have. I was like, how can you not have nachos? That you know what I mean? I was like, come on, Taco Bell. I don't know. I haven't ate Taco Bell in a while. I mean, I had sushi the other day.
Um, oh, excuse me. I think I think
Mm,
maybe one or two, maybe one more item I should be good for the night, or maybe I should just save the rest. I mean, I kind of am worried about my
what you have left?
huh?
What you have left?
I have my the cheesy gordita crunch
Damn.
and the crunchy taco and my chicken quesadilla. I mean, the chicken quesadilla I could probably save for
Yeah, that's
tomorrow.
a big. That's just it's spicy, right? It has like a little spice to
Nah,
it.
there's some like spice in there, but it's not like
Man,
at a huge level.
the one I ordered last time, I thought I was in Jamaica.
Uh,
I was like, someone has some loose fingers.
Cause yeah, I could say my cheesy gordita, not my cheesy gordita, my the chicken quesadilla for tomorrow.
Mhm.
But if I were to save either of my
Eat the hot,
tacos, the
eat the
show
hard
may be
taco.
soggy tomorrow.
Eat the hard taco, and then save the rest for tomorrow.
All right.
Because the hard taco is not the same the next day.
Nah, and because the next day it's soggy,
It's
and who
soggy.
wants a soggy taco?
For that, you get a soft taco.
Hell yeah.
Mhm. Now that you eat it the next day, hell yeah. But the chicken quesadilla, you can eat that tomorrow. You can heat it up, and that's a meal. I haven't had Taco Bell in a while. It's probably been a month. I had actually yesterday. I had Brazilian food. I had Brazilian food as I was watching the football games, and I decided I wanted to eat Brazilian food, and it was a lot of food. It was good amount of food and a lot of meat. Good meat, chicken, breast, and chicken. It was white meat, but it was on the grill, and it was so good. It was so good. Even I had ate half of it, and I ate the other half today, and it was a great lunch. I was like, it was good.
Oh, but also on another kind of note, um, back I think it was July or August of this year, the realtor agent that I met up earlier this year, back in March, that had offered her services to me for free to help me look for a house and help me get the house that I have now. She attended a Diamondbacks game sometime back in July or August of this year. And it was super awesome to have my realtor agent come to a baseball game at a stadium that I used to work at. And I even had a lot of people meet her really quick before I had assisted in taking her order. But it was just super awesome to see her come to a baseball game. I think it was against the San Francisco Giants.
Oh Lord, did you guys lose?
I don't know.
They were pretty
I
good too.
know this season the Diamondbacks had one of the shittiest seasons a lot of people are saying that they've ever seen. But I don't know what exactly the worst season the Diamondbacks has ever had in their history. But at least this is one of them that I've ever seen before because this was the first year that I actually started getting into watching baseball.
It was a weird season, anyways. So can't really blame. Can't really blame. The whole season was a little weird because remember the fans are coming back,
Yep.
so it's kind of like weird,
Yeah.
and it still wasn't the same.
No.
But I think next year will be all right. I mean, baseball it's gonna be interesting. I don't care who's winning, who's playing the World Series. It's the Braves and Houston Astros. I really don't care for both. I mean, whoever wins wins. I really don't care for both. Atlanta's okay, but Atlanta has issues. But it is what it is, and I don't know who's winning that. Right? I don't know if they're playing today or tomorrow, or if they did play. I don't know. We'll find out. I know Atlanta's. I think Atlanta's leading. Okay, yeah, Atlanta's leading on 3-2 in the series. I think tomorrow is game 6, and then Wednesday is game 7, and they're both at Houston.
Even though you say that said that you don't really care whoever wins, if you had to like make a prediction or something, what would you predict? Because I'm thinking that there's are two like predictions I'm having right now. Number one is that I'm predicting that the Braves may win and take the series tomorrow, and two, the Astros may win and go into Game 7 if possible. What do you think?
It would be nice if Atlanta could win it tomorrow. It would be fitting, just win it tomorrow. It'll be 4-2. They win the series. That'll be good. You don't need this game to go to game 7.
No.
I don't think Houston deserves to even be in the finals, to be in the World Series. To be honest with you, I
They've
really
already been in it like 4 times in the last 4 or 5
no. They
years.
cheated the last times that they were there. They with how they got there and stuff. They cheated. They got caught
Uh,
cheating. Yeah, so I don't really care for them. Um, yeah, I don't know. I don't think they're getting the attention into it. I'd rather watch football, and that says a lot. You know, because football's rigged. But it's rigged. It's a show. It's entertainment. But it seems rigged because the way you see, like I see it, the way I see how things are run, it makes it feel like it's rigged. I don't know. I mean, it does takes the play to happen and stuff, but the things that are happening on the sidelines is what makes it rigged. I don't trust it. But Kansas City won tonight. Kansas City beat the Giants 20-17. It was a close game.
the same thing can be said for last Thursday, the Cardinals versus the Packers. I was at work the night of that game, and in the last 5 minutes, when it wasn't too busy at the theater, me and a bunch of employees were watching the very last 5 minutes of the game, and it
Oh
was a
yeah.
suspenseful game. I mean, I thought that maybe we would have been going into overtime if the Cardinals would have attempted a
Nah, but
field goal.
you playing Green Bay, man.
That
Green
that
Bay,
was a crazy game.
yeah, Green Bay's a good crazy team to play against too for those type of games because Green Bay always finds a way. Like the weirdest plays, they find a way to win. And sure how they did. They found a great way to freaking win. An interception in the back of the end zone to seal the deal. And they could have they had it. They were right there.
Yeah,
But things like that, you know, you keep that in the memory bag and you move forward and you
and
know
I understand football is all about making the best moves possible, but you also need to make sure to make the best decisions possible for the team, especially the coach. Because if the coach makes the plays, he should have called a field goal attempt at the time that was appropriate to tie the game.
the game was so fucked up. There was this one like they're fucking rigged. They're rigged games. Like they're just it don't make sense, you know. Like for me, I see it, I watch it, you know, I'm entertained by it, but then I read into it and I look into it and then I could tell and I could feel like something's not right. Like they're playing with people's emotions and they do it on purpose. Kind of like the Hunger Games. You know how they get the
Yeah.
people emotions up like that and they start caring just like that. That's what they want because they know that brings a reaction, you know. it's uh it's it's a weird world, man. Entertainment.
Yeah.
Oof. That is a tough world. Like any type of sports entertainment or entertainment, regular entertainment like movies or anything. It's like movies are not real. They're just stories put on camera and put on. It's just art, but people see it as real. It's just pictures they put together because you see a movie. It's not a free flow movie. There's cuts within the movie throughout the movie. So there's not one perfect movie. It has cuts and editing and
Ugh.
No, a lot of
Oh,
movies.
excuse me. Yeah, I ate 4 of the 5 items. I put my chicken quesadilla in the refrigerator for tomorrow, but I pretty much ate all the hard stuff like the cheesy gordita crunch, the
There
crunchy
you
taco, the cantina crispy taco melt, and
and we can eat
the
all that.
taco supreme or the chalupa supreme.
Wow. See, I can't eat all that. I'd be like, I'll eat the nacho, like the nachos, and then I'll get like a soft taco, and then I get the cinnamon twist.
I was thinking that maybe I would have saved like maybe 1 or 2 items, but I didn't think about the fact that a lot of my stuff was crunchy. And like I said, no one likes a soggy taco because taco is bad the very next day, and all you're
Mm-hmm.
left with is, like you said, Rick, is a soft taco, and
Yeah.
no one likes that. And I didn't even realize how much crunchy stuff I ordered tonight there until I looked over it and realized, oh dang, I just don't want to deal with a soft taco neither, and it was either put it in the fridge and eat it soggy, soft, or eat it with everything else. And wow, but luckily my stomach is full. But if I were to have eat that quesadilla, I think my fill line would go.
I can't eat that much. I'd be like, I eat the nachos, and if they had the Mexi melt, I'd be like, yeah, I'll eat the Mexi melt because I like the Mexi melt.
Because the Mexi Melt was part of their $1 menu options at one
It
point,
was,
right?
yeah, and it shouldn't have been. It should have just been a regular item. They fucked it up by putting it at the dollar. They didn't need to put it at the dollar. That Mexi melt was back in the days. It was good. That was like my favorite. That was my go-to. Like when I was hungry, Mexi melt.
Ugh.
It was something small. It wasn't so big, but yet it was okay. It was fulfilling. And then they freaking, I don't know. They put in the dollar menu, and then I don't know what happened. Bless you, and end up being discontinued or something. And that hurts me because I really like the Mixie Melt.
Hey, oh man, what the hell?
Oh, those allergies or something coming out. So yeah, so have you done anything to the house?
um, I'm hoping to get some picture frames with my brother soon to hang up my posters. I have one poster hang up so far, but that's the only poster that I have.
Do you But your place, you have a washer dryer, right?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, good. So that's good. That's a dream come true for a lot of people like me. I wish I had a washer and dryer in my apartment,
Well,
but
actually, there wasn't a washer and dryer in my house, but I purchased one through a used appliance store that had one that was pretty much brand new, and I had them install it for me within like the first week of me moving into my house. So I do have a washer and dryer, but it
nice.
wasn't like included with it in the listing because either the previous owner had took their washer and dryer with them or something. I don't know too much for sure, but I do know that there was a washer, a dishwasher, and a gas oven and stove here, and a refrigerator that was included with the listing. But yeah, I don't know if they had took their washer and dryer with them or might have sold it.
Yeah, they probably took it with them. I mean, you usually take your own appliance because I wouldn't want anybody else's appliance. But 'cause I'd rather buy my own appliance and I just take it with me. Um, yeah, but as long as you're comfortable, I know you're comfortable where you're at. You have a lot of space, so I mean, you need to get yourself into
Yeah.
something that you can do at home.
Because YouTube probably won't be a all-time kind of thing for me. I just need to find something to do at home other
Mhm.
than just YouTube.
Yeah, like a little hobby or something, or some kind of something. I don't know, cause I don't know. You're limited, so it's like it's everything's limited. But at least you have a home. Sure, you have a house. I wish I had a house. I have a nice big apartment. Like my apartment is probably double the size of your house, but because I have a really big apartment, this my apartment is really big, and I'm so close to New York, and I have this really big apartment. Like this apartment in New York, you know how many millions you have to pay because the space.
How much?
If it was New York, you'd be paying like I don't know, maybe half a mil,
Oh,
maybe
wow.
maybe two more than 200,000 easy. Like it's expensive depending where in New York. Like, cause there's a lot of space, but I'm comfortable with no freaking washer and dryer. That's the only thing that pisses me off. It's because like if I had that, man, it'll be perfect. The world will be perfect. But right now, the problem we got a lot of things facing the world right now, and they're not talking about it. Ready for this?
Yeah.
The world is slowing down, and they're not talking about that. You very little hear about that. The media definitely is not talking about it.
Nope.
The world is slowing down. They're gonna have to add a second because that's how much it has slowed this world, and I've been feeling it. Like for me, I feel a lot of weird things, and just my body in general. I start feeling weird, like what happened with the X flare from the sun. They had the solar flare, and I just didn't feel good. I still don't feel good. I feel weird throughout my whole body. And that's gonna do a lot of stuff to the air and the molecules in the air, and not only that, but I wonder what they're doing in CERN. I wonder what they're doing in certain places that are hidden, top secret, monitoring certain um like it's like it's kind of like beams that come through and they catch them and they see what energy or what's coming through, because energy, there's stuff that's going through us right now, and we're just here talking, sitting, and we have things that are coming from space that's piercing right through our bodies right now and going through the earth. It's kind of like invisible,
Yeah.
but there's a way to catch them, and there's certain labs throughout the world that are doing that. And right now we're in really wild times because not only that we're getting energy from the sun, but we're getting like energy from deeper space. and we're getting messages from within inner space, within our inner space, our Milky Way, where there was a signal that was sent our way, and they try to decipher it. And I just feel like if something was to happen to our Earth right now, that we need an emergency exit. We need to get out of here like as soon as possible. We don't have like we have like less than 2 weeks, and we need to send a message or try to get help from somewhere. And we desperately start sending messages, like beaming messages out into the solar system, not knowing if you're gonna get help or not, but just started sending signals out. That's what I feel like other worlds are going through right now. Like there's worlds that are getting destroyed, kind of like a gremlin, like the Langoliers. I don't know if you've ever seen that movie, The Langoliers.
No.
You have to see it. It's a good movie. It's just a long movie. You will like that movie, by the way, Angel. It's it's I'm not gonna tell you the movie, but I'll tell you the name of the movie. It's The Langoliers. Stephen King, I think is he wrote it. Very mental movie, but very like it's a very good movie. It's just I'll watch it again. I haven't seen it in a while. The Langoliers. But the world is it's going through a lot of phases right now. A lot of weird faces, and just a lot of weird things are going to be happening. Um, you're going to see a lot of people dying. You know, like I said, the Queen's going to be dying. She don't be surprised by 2022 she dies, and Biden also has a medical emergency that takes him out of office. You know, stuff like that can happen. It looks like it's going to come down to that. Um, I'm looking to like an interesting, very interesting, like running mates, like running for presidency, because I could see like Trump running again for presidency, and then I could see like Dwayne the Rock Johnson running for president, and he will probably run for the Democratic Party. But you see, he's gonna try to use his fame to get into the office, and then Trump's gonna use his, previous, and I don't know. It would be an interesting battle if they both went head to head. I just can't see Miss Harris as president. Oh, sorry. I just it just wouldn't. It's not. It's like
But not to to get too much into politics. With the Virginia election going on tomorrow,
here
who do
too.
you
Here too. I gotta go vote tomorrow.
who do you think will will win if you had to make a prediction?
Man,
It seems like it may be a tight race in the end.
it's gonna be tight. It's gonna be tight between the Republicans and the Democrats. Democrats, I know, for some reason, I feel like they've been pushing a lot harder in Virginia. Um, I don't know how I don't know if they can win with the same old tricks. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, fuck, shame on me again. But I can't do it a third
I
time.
think it's fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me.
Yeah, well, the third time is like fuck, like I don't want to be shamed on.
Yeah, a person can only be fooled so many times.
Yeah, and then they break out. And it's like I just think that the whole party system is just needs to be revamped. I just feel like it's too much negativity and too I don't know, the training, the mental thoughts and agendas is what's really hurting the people. It's not really making people be progressive in any ways. It's hurting people more and more. I just feel like for people to be free, they really need to be free and not treated like slaves. Um, if you're gonna help people, say and do what you say. Just don't say and then don't do nothing. That makes you into a big hypocrite. It's like, how can I trust you? You
Yeah.
know, that's my problem with the Democratic Party. And then all those freaking Christian Democrats. I don't know how they're Democrats. I really don't know. I look at the Christian Democrat. I look like I'm like, one thing like with the abortion law and stuff like that. That's one thing I'm like that hits the fence because abortions and stuff. I feel like it's a woman's choice, and if it's something that you know it was like rape or some kind of like the kid is gonna come out, you know, it's up to the mother that that shouldn't be anyone else's question or decision. It should come down to the mother, and what she wants to do. Like, who are we to step in the middle of that? That's private. That's like private matters. Like, but we ready to go to sleep, everyone? Ready?
Yeah, I think a lot of people are already, including me.
Yeah. Well, I purchased a month subscription for Streamyard, so that kind of gives me like a maybe guarantee to be here every day. So I'm gonna try to do that. To entertain. If you're unable to come, that's great. But if you ever want to come back to talk, we could keep doing this, and people can come and listen to us if they want to. They can eavesdrop. If not, hey, go somewhere else, right?
Yep.
We could keep talking, and we could keep plucking my brain because my brain's unique. It's been acting weird, but it's like it has like little messages all around, and it has like different things that happens all the time. So yeah, but let's go ahead and wrap up the show. Let's see, I'll be still up, right? I hope. No, he's knocked out.
I think he's knocked out.
Yeah, because I heard him earlier. He was mumbling a little bit. I think he knocked out. All right, Angel. It was nice talking to you
You
again.
too.
When you go back to work?
I go back to work this Thursday. I have
Oh, shit.
tomorrow and Wednesday off,
Oh,
but
shit.
Wednesday they're going to be doing a party for everyone. I don't know really what it is, but I think it's just to recognize whether the new and existing employees at the theater that I work at.
Okay. Well, then I'll be on tomorrow. I don't know what time yet. I'm trying to figure this thing out. I don't know what's the best time for me to come on because everyone has different times and it depends how long I want to be on too. And I don't want to be on too late because you see, look at the time. It's like midnight here already. So it might be earlier tomorrow because I started 8:30 today. Um, maybe what time do you think is best?
Um,
If you were to give a time
if
for,
I had to say, because you're in Virginia, right?
I'm in Connecticut,
Connecticut. And is that Central or Eastern?
Eastern.
So you're about a 3 hour difference from me because
Hmm.
it's 12:09 a.m. where you're at right now, right?
Yeah.
If I have to say a time, try to make sure it's about a 3 hour difference to the people. So like let's say if you want to go live at 6 p.m., it would be 3 p.m. for me here in Arizona. And so just try to adjust like the time zones
I
to
would
where it
say
could fit.
I would say if I was to start a show,
I would say maybe 7 or 6
not too
or
late.
5
I want to
or
do.
8.
I think I'll probably start the show like probably like
Like what? You froze there, Rick.
it keeps doing the same thing.
Yeah, you froze again there,
Yeah,
Rick.
it's crazy. It just prevents me from wanting to talk. That's all. I
Uh,
was thinking if I was to come on, if it was like 4 o'clock here, it'll be 1 o'clock your time. That's like mid afternoon, afternoon. That's would probably be a good time because early people can listen out there, and then it's not too late because it's like 4 o'clock here, and I could do the 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 o'clock, 9. Be here for like few hours, like 3, 4 hours, and get a lot of people who want to come through, and then I could wrap up the show early. I don't have to be on for too long, but I could be on.
yeah, just so more people can come on in here.
Yeah,
Because
and
when you
we could talk about
Yeah,
anything.
when you began, I think it was at around 8 p.m. when you went live, which was 5 p.m. for me. And because right now it's 9:12 p.m. here in
Mhm.
Arizona, and come the 4 hour mark on your stream here, I know that it'll be around that time.
Yeah, and not only that, but it'd be like even for you, it'd be like mid afternoon, gives you something to do, something to talk about. You might have a topic you want to talk about, or something that came to mind
Yeah.
you want to talk to me about. Movies. I'm cool with talking about movies. Matrix 4. I'm gonna keep promoting it. I want people to watch it, like the other older Matrix, and also Animatrix, and look into the comic books if you could. If you can't, it's okay. Just be ready for part 4 next month. It's gonna be cool. I wish I could watch it already. I'm so pissed off because they're giving away tickets. I heard. Well, it's not really giving away because they're doing like this donation thing, and the more money you bid, you can win like these all access like VIP tickets in San Francisco for the screening of the Matrix 4. And Keanu Reeves is going to be there. All like the whole cast is going to be there.
Oh,
And
so it's kind of like a auction slash charity event.
yes, yes. And I'm like, fuck that. I'm the charity. I don't want to be part of the event. I just want to see the movie. It's like, no, I'll get to see it when it comes out, and um, that's what I'm looking forward to for the holidays. Is the Matrix 4. That's it. I'm not really. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do anything. I was supposed to go down to South Florida, but I don't know if I'm able to go down there with my condition and stuff and my health. I cannot fly yet, and I don't think I can fly, and I don't think I could drive all that distance. And then I checked out the train prices; it's like too expensive, and it's just too crazy. But I'll be on early tomorrow, so if you want to come through, Angel, you're more than welcome. And I'll be sleeping, but he'll come through, and we'll see if we could fish out other people at different times. Well, it was nice talking to you guys. I'm gonna wrap up the show. Thank
All
you,
right, you have a great night,
Angel.
Rick.
Have a good night. Give a big kiss to Spirit for me,
I
and
will.
tell her don't do the crazy stuff. We don't do crazy things.
Yeah, I need to be more like playful and interactive with my cat.
It's like,
But it's like you said, look for like the cat tree, trying to see what food she likes. Don't go too big. Go with maybe the like the single bag
mhm.
that we looked on Amazon. I'll take it slowly but surely.
Yeah, and if you don't want to buy so many cans like this type of canned foods, they sell them in the store for $1. Those little on the fancy feast, the gravy one, the gravy lovers, they sell them even at the dollar things. The Dollar General sells it. I think the Dollar Tree. I'm not sure. But they sell them, so you don't need to go crazy. But I want.
You froze there again, there, Rick.
All right, I had to come back. I need
Yeah.
I need a hard. I need a what I need to do is I need to hardwire this computer, my laptop, because I have it as Wi-Fi, so it's just picking up the signal in the air, and my router's right there. But for some reason, it's doing that. So in order for me to stop that from continually happening, I'm gonna have to put the router connect it directly, put a hard line into it. I mean, it's just more of an expense.
Uh, I'm sorry, Rick, but when you froze that very last time, I was laughing my butt off because you were frozen way longer than any of the times you've been frozen tonight, and especially with the fact that you are about to end the stream, it's like your computer is your way of telling you good night or us good night.
It's probably doing this so that I don't leave because I can't end the show properly, so it's not letting me leave. Uh, but what I was gonna say, it makes me lose track of mine. It's like, all right,
Oh.
well, get that cat food, and we'll figure things out. And tomorrow I'll be on early on your side, so be anticipating like 1 o'clock, maybe 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock show. So that'll be 3, 4 ish on my side, and that way we could
Oh
get more
man.
people on here. We could
Uh,
get more people to talk.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Rick.
I bet you're laughing your butt off.
uh,
Yeah.
and to be quite honest, I've had a few funny events in the month that I've been working at the theater now, and I've had so many customers compliment and say that my laugh is the best one they've ever
Yeah, because you go high pitch, you go you just like straight up. But yeah, I don't know. My internet stuff is crazy, but
heard.
I'm gonna wrap it up.
All
I
right.
will
Good night,
talk to
Rick.
you
I'll see you
tomorrow.
tomorrow.
All right, bye.
Bye.
And for that, I gotta say goodnight to Albie. I'll be sleeping, so we're gonna go ahead and put Albie to sleep. And here I am. I'm glad to be back. It's been a long time. I've been off here. Just had a lot of things on my mind and going through a lot of health issues, and we'll get some more clarifications this month with my health issue, and to see if we're going to give this issue a name, because there is a name for the issue I have. And that's only one of my issues. Then there's another issue with my PTSD, which I'm looking forward to future treatments next spring with this MDNA, some ecstasy. Like, what? They're going to give me a party drug to help with my mind. And they say it works. So I'm going to be the lab rat. I'm going to try it and make sure it's able to work for me. And I didn't let you guys know, but today is my 10-year anniversary when I broke my neck from my neck injury. I had a ceiling collapse on me and broke my neck and messed up my spine. That has made me disabled pretty much for the past 10 years and maybe for the rest of my life. But yeah, it was my 10-year anniversary. It's not the greatest anniversary to have, by the way. It's one of the worst anniversaries you want to have. But I was in a lot of pain earlier today, and I took my medicine, but I'm still in pain and still not feeling too good. And it's just how it's been for me. I need to catch a break, and I will catch a break. And I have the best doctors, helping me out and stuff. So I'm in good hands, and I'm just gonna try to stay positive and try to be on here, help other people, because I think that's what's needed for me, at least, to talk to other people, to help other people by talking to them, release that stressful energy they have trapped inside their heads, and I don't know, to make the experience a great experience when you come on to the show and talk. We get to talk about everything, anything to a limit. If it's medical shit, it depends what it is. I ain't gonna talk about the vaccines. I'm not talking about anything else. But if it's something that needs to be talked about, like, ecstasy, shit, we'll talk about that. And we'll talk about, any other medicines that are out there that can help with certain ailments that you and I are going through. So the future shows are going to be pretty cool. I needed the time break. I needed to take time off. I stopped talking to everyone for months and months. I stopped talking to everyone. I just couldn't. My head, it was just also overwhelmed with energy. And I'm still overwhelmed, but I'm still trying to make an effort to come back on and try to be on for you guys, and give you my thoughts on certain things and my opinion, and and plug on my brain to see what comes out of it, because all I see is visions, and I just say what I see and say what's like I hear and see pictures. So it's like I see things, and I just say what I'm seeing and what I'm hearing in my head. And sometimes they turn out to be great conversations. So with that said, thank you for watching. I appreciate you. I guess this was the season premiere. I don't know what season I'm in now. I don't know if it's 3, 4, 5. I lost count. But thank you so much for sticking with me. I will try to be here as much as I can. Like I said, I pay the monthly subscription, so I could be here all month if I want to. But yeah, but I'm going to be here for a while. Thank you again for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. It's my mind over your matter. Good night.